Bruh.
Okay, welcome back. How Majima is liking Kiwami compared to Zero. I mean, he's not playable there, so I do wonder how they make that work. Like, how do they make these characters that are not really playable? Like, they were playable in one game, but they just kind of appear in the other one. I'm curious how that's gonna work. Let's see. Turn it up a little bit. Okay. One with major influence in games makes games bad. I don't think they even have to have a major influence. I think if they're just there, that he doesn't like them. Exception, not the rule. I guess it's true since he's in more games not playable than he is actually playable. Hey, Proctor. I'm on mute? I'm on mute? Well, I mean, that's your own fault. Oh, you mean like you can't listen right now? Well, then I'm not really sure how much he. Well, I guess you can get something out of talking to people in chat, but you're not really gonna hear my input. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, yeah, we gotta go train Selena. We gotta train Selena, guys. That's gonna be a little tricky. Can't say Slimmy's mother. Well, if he's not listening, I can. No, I'm just joking. Let's see. What does she need? What would help her? Well, I guess a Raider Katana would help her. Anything would help her at the moment. Um, what I think she needs is to be able to do damage. Harden called you a foot fetishist, man. Well, that's true. I did. I Yeah, you are. You are though. That's the thing. Hey, Devin. Wow, everyone's here today. Kind of surprised, just like everyone's here. All right, let's see here. May you give like a forged sword to her? Good stats would help her. Yeah, that's true. I mean, she's got three less strength than Hana. Um, let's see. Right? Yeah. Well, she's 5 levels behind. People like Rev. True. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. How am I gonna fix this woman? A lot of guys will say things like, "I can fix her." I don't know if you can fix Rev Selena. Sadly, Yakuza hasn't shared the same love. I know it is sad. It is sad. I think it deserves it, but I guess my viewers don't agree. I don't know. It's sad, but Gav. What even is Gav though? Also, that's a massive stretch. Legal or not? Devin Hitman arc? Okay, no, I'm just joking. Okay, Ryoma's club. Ryoma's club, huh? It's a very strong axe. Maybe I could give it to Korin. It's strong, but it's very inaccurate. But hey, sometimes you might just want that. I needed to off someone named Makimoto Makimura, and then you're back in the clan. Yeah, exactly. Don't worry. He's a real scumbag. He traffics women. Yeah, he does. Don't look into it. What are we gonna upgrade? The bean fields or the berry fields? I feel like the bean fields would be more useful to upgrade. We got a lot more physical users than we do have magic users. You can save Selena by putting her with Corin, but sacrificing your marriage just to make a middling merc good is kind of eh. That is true. Oh no, we got this woman here. I don't really like her. She's not gonna win this, is she? I mean, she could. Okay, I guess she is gonna win it. Once we're through with this, though, we need to figure out how we're gonna make Selena work. I think the best way to make Selena work is considering giving her the energy drop. I don't know if that's worth it, but certainly a forge. Certainly a forge if we can. Magic permitting Magitler gets his child bride, not the devil woman. Does this mean that I end up marrying Mitama? I don't know. I meant Hana. Hana's a child? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. She looks 12. Does she? I've never seen any 12-year-olds that look like Hana. I don't see any 12-year-olds that look like this. I don't know. But fine, we'll support her. I mean, hey, if she gets enough magic. She gets enough magic. She gets 2 more points of magic. Naturally, not with like the spirit cocaine or whatever you call it. Let's see here. Okay. So like I said, if we can get a forge for her, I don't know if I have the material to make a forge for her. Lances, and then this is for scrolls. Well, we can go and give up some. Do we want to work on swords or katanas? That's the question. Well, she's a little bit tankier with swords. It does a little bit more damage that way. Yeah, swords do a little more damage than katanas, and she's already pretty fast. I think we should work on swords. She looks like she's ditching middle school to be in our army. Did I announce that I'm live? Yes, I did. Okay. Alright. So we need to go to the smithy, right? Yes, let's go to the smithy. Yeah, it's over there. Okay, we're going to the smithy. Or swamp. What are we gonna get? Receive crystals. Crystals are for... Okay. There we go. So you can go forge... Be sword for you. And what do we get out of this? +2 strength. Okay. I don't know if we'd be able to make another one. We might be able to make another one. Crystal swords. Like a iron sword +2? Maybe. What should we name this? Welcome to the naming minigame. Welcome to the naming minigame. What are we gonna name this iron sword plus? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if we're going for +2, but hey, maybe we can come up with something. Although, actually, if I need a +2, I need to get pregnancy. Yes, pregnancy. Yeah, actually, no. Sword +2, I don't know if I can do that right now. Because I would need 2 of these. Meaning I would need 3 crystals. So, not sure how it's going to work. Okay. Pregnancy, yes. We'll call it the pregnancy. There. She has the pregnancy. Don't think I'm strong enough? Is that it? Yes, yes it is. It is. You're not very strong. Okay, let's go get... There we go. We can get more of those, I think. Right? Yeah. Because we have a ruby mine. Anyway. Also, I don't think mines just produce rubies. Like, the game makes it just look like they just kind of grow there. I mean, yeah, they do, but it doesn't take, like, 5 hours for them to grow. It takes more like 5 million years for them to grow. Actually, I don't know how long it takes, but it's going to take a long time. I got called a foot person by Harden. I mean, you are, though, so I don't see why it's... why is that so surprising? That's just what you are, though. I'm just stating a fact. I don't see what the problem is there. I fail to see the problem here. She got pregnant, yes. If you give a woman a weapon called pregnancy, then she just becomes pregnant. That's how it works. I don't make the rules. When you had stream muted, sing all of Bakamita. Yes, obviously. Because you know how much I sing on stream. You know, that happens all the time. Okay, next order of business. Like I said, I don't know if we want to give her the energy drop. I'm not sure that's worth it. Not sure that's worth it, but it's strength. Let's see. Strength tonic, absolutely. That part of the stream got corrupted, so you can't go back to hear it. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, you can't actually go back to hear it. I'm sure you want to, but let's see, 22 strength. She's 23. Okay, so she's hitting about as hard as Hana is now, while being 5 levels below her. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. If we can get a strength meal, that might be good as well. We'll take the strength stack on her a bit. Let's go eat a meal. How does this man cook? I don't know how he cooks. Standard tofu. Okay, fair enough. He buffed himself, but ate his own food. Okay, 15 strength. All right. That's as much as Hana. Better than Rinka, that's for sure. Yeah, that is true. Better at cooking than the woman, that's for sure. The fake woman. Okay. Yeah, this is about as strong as we're gonna get. Yes, Damadane, obviously. Saizo fed the Gunt. What a waste of food. What a waste of food. Why would you do that? Imagine wasting food on the Gunt. What a pointless. Like, they could have went to some starving child, but instead it went to frickin' the Gunt. Okay. So yeah, we've kind of set up Selena. I think for some time, Selena's going to need to get buffs for every map. Because that's the only way she's probably going to be doing comparable damage to the rest of my army. Let's see, how does she do? Like, we get Baruka, who does as much damage as her, at a lower level. And she's not gotten any buffs. Well, has she gotten a strength buff? Okay, she got the strength plus 2. Wait. No, that's just her personal skill. Okay, whatever. You get the idea, though. And Baruka's not very impressive either. Look, Camilla does 34 damage. Saizo does 24. Okay, that's not too bad. That's roughly on par. Is the reason the child is starving? He ate all of his food too. Yeah, probably. That's probably true. Okay, you know what? That's actually pretty comparable to these guys. That's fine. I guess with plus 3 strength and plus 2 might on a weapon, she probably would do good. Cause that's plus 5 strength from what a normal iron sword would do with her at base. So she should actually be doing some decent-ish damage. Decent, but not amazing. What's your sword rank? Can you use the dual katana? I don't think you can. I wish you could, but sadly you cannot. Okay, that's fine. Well, I think we're about ready to go. What would you say to that? I'm trying to think. Would I maybe want to buff Saizo a bit? I might give him the Sneed Wing, maybe. Perhaps. Should I give him the Sneed Wing? I don't think there's anyone in our army's gonna get that's gonna need it more than he will, probably. Because he's still not quite doubling things. He is patching it up, but it should be a little bit higher by this point. I'm gonna give him the Sneed Wing. Admittedly, Takumi's speed is not that high, but he is leveling it a fair bit. I may come to regret not giving him the Sneed Wing, but you know what? For now, Guntwing here. Guntwing here, yeah. Alright, so Inkling may not be here, but we're gonna try to fix his daughter or wife or whatever she is. I don't know. I don't know what she is in relation to him. I'm not sure at this point. Welcome to chapter 13, a very long, slow chapter. Gets 4 speed on Sniper Pro, he's fine. Okay, yeah, fair enough. That's assuming he doesn't get anything else before then as well. Are these who we're gonna use? We're gonna fix his daughter wife. His daughter wife. Guntwing here, apparently. Are we gonna give you tomes? I think we are. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we are. Felicia's just gonna be relegated to a healer, I guess. We could use a Thunder Tome, though. But yeah, Slim. It's your... Look who it is, Slim! He's probably already left, but it would be funny. So there's some armors. That'd be really good for Hana. And I guess Selena actually could use the Armor Slayer. Oh, yeah, she can. That could actually be good training for her. He's fled in terror. Yeah, I don't... I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised. He would be. He would be fleeing in terror. So we got the worst unit in the game right here. Well, okay, maybe it's Odin, but this guy's a close second if he's not. Let's see here. Let's put Orochi here. The phrase "mommy's here" haunts his nightmares. It probably does, unironically though. It probably unironically does haunt his nightmares. I still do have some filler units, but it's whatever. $27 US 6. Why does she say that though? She should only say that after she's given birth. She should. I agree. She should only say that after giving birth. Probably read Camilla's name and instantly logged off. I can just imagine him after seeing so many of his streams. That's it. He clicks close stream and just turns off his PC. That's enough internet for today. Here's what we're gonna do. 6 defense. We're gonna make it so you don't take as much damage with this. This right here, inspiration. It'll help you alive a little bit more. And honestly, so will Camilla, because she is going to use Rose's Thorns, which means she'll take 1 less damage. In the process of throwing his phone in a sink. Sounds about right. AX. Let's see what we got here. So part of what makes this map take so long whenever I play it is that I take one squad on at a time. I should take on both. As long as I have a healer for both squads, I should be able to do it. It'll save me some time, I think. Okay, who are we gonna pull this guy with? I could go and do something like this. I never take on 2 sides at once. Someone is daring today. Yeah, I am. I am daring today. How'd you know? How did you know? Let's split the party. I always split the party. I just don't go in both things at once. I'm gonna laugh if I split the party and Ryzu still doesn't make any money off this. So hope this goes well. It should go well. Okay. What do I have on me? I could use Ryoma's club, but I wouldn't double, would I? Actually, I might. No, since he'd be initiating, it wouldn't work. Let's just use the Iron Axe. Okay, put you there. The start is always kind of sloggy because it's just this narrow little spot right here. I don't really like it, but... if you kill both Ryoma and Xander on this map, I'll donate $5. If you can't do it, someone dies for the stream alone. Chat gets a free kill. Okay, let me try to take that apart. Okay. If you are interested, if you kill both Ryoma and Xander on this map, I will donate $5. If you can't do it and someone dies for this stream alone. Wait, so even if they die in chapter 14 if I do it, then chat gets a free kill. Okay, how does that work though? Because like what if I have everyone stay alive on this map but on the next chapter someone dies? I don't understand how that one. I mean, if you just said like, if you can do it, if you can kill them, then you get $5. If you can't, if someone dies on this map, then they get a free kill. Because the way you worded that is really confusing. I get the first part, the second part's kind of confusing. But yeah, I mean, free money. Like that, I always do that, so it's not a big deal. Let's get this guy. Bruh, not even a full level. Cheapskate. Okay. I won't count the next stream towards the death count. I'm really confused. Now you're confusing me even more. Yeah, no, you're actually just confusing me more, so that's not really helping. I'm sorry, Ryzu, but this is actually just getting more confusing as things go on. We need to block this guy off. Okay, for starters, what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to go put you over here. Well, because we block him, then we at least don't take... That's 28 damage, that's a lot. But if we pop him right here, and then we put someone else over there, then we at least protect ourselves. If we go right here, though, we don't want that. Because it can go onto both tiles, and I know, do not like that. I may need to throw Camilla in there. Only for this stream, then we return to the regular bed. Okay. Okay, so you're raising the stakes a little bit, alright. Interesting. So if I lose someone, it gets a bit worse because I get to lose someone else. Okay, I need to be very careful with my play here then. I need to put... yeah, I need to block this off. But not right here. I need to go over here for that. There we go. We'll wall these guys off for a bit. Because only one of them can attack me. And, yeah, it's not going to be... Okay. What I should do is go over here. And just kind of wall this guy off. I need to cover him up. I'm gonna wall this guy off. This guy with javelin. He does. That's not good. He does, and I don't want him to. But I think we take this, right? 27. 13 and 13 and 27. So it's like 40 damage? Yeah, he definitely lose that. You down for the bet? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. That is not a kill. I don't like that. That is not a kill game. You were supposed to let me have kills. It's like he said, free money. Okay. go. Initiate infinite money scheme. Yeah, pretty much. That's obviously what it is. I may need to try doing something like this. If I can go and hit from here, if not, we got a problem. That's not gonna be a kill, so that's fine. Okay, wait, no, that was, well, whatever. I meant to give it to Orochi, but I was like, oh, you don't kill, and then you do. Okay, whatever. Orochi, you kind of suck, not gonna lie. How the mighty embrace Stefan, I'm afraid so. We may need you up here soon. Can we pull this guy? I think we might be able to. Yeah, we could pull him. Use the pregnancy here. Using the pregnancy is not a bad idea. This is probably the diciest part we're going to go through. Since this, like I said, this first part is just really kind of ugly. But we'll live. We'll live. We'll live. We'll make do with what we got. Wield pregnancy. Yes, do it. Oh, okay. I kind of wish he was a little bit tankier. Okay, we got some work to do here. And by some, I mean a lot. We've got a lot of work to do here. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. She didn't even... she didn't even survive a shot. Dang, that sucks. That's just nasty. Oh, joy. I love my units just not freaking surviving at all. It's great, isn't it? It's absolutely great. Okay. Can we do this with Kaze? I think we can. The tanky mercenary isn't tanky. Yep. She's not that good. She's really not that good, guys. I'm sorry. She's not very good. We're gonna figure something out with this. I don't know what we're gonna... Okay, it's just playing that because it thinks it's getting a little dual strike. Obviously it's not, but we still gotta fix this problem. But at least this way, Selena can get a kill. It might not be worth it though, to be honest. Yeah, she at least gets a kill, which is nice. Best news I heard all day. I'm sure it's great news for you, but it's not great news for me. Okay, that's a kill. Talk to Inkling. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna agree with you on that. Honestly, at this rate, we may just get her to get Proctor's skill. With how low percents these are, she might just do it. Yeah, these guys gotta go. They've gotta go. Okay, yeah, because we got a lot that we still have to clear out here. We need to get Felicia a kill. Well, we don't really need to get her a kill, but we need to get this guy to the... Oh, dear. Yeah, we need to get him out of the way. Oh, dear. Things are looking not so great, are they? If I can get you over... Ah! Can't do the job, can you? I mean, you can, but you're not really what I want to put up front. Yeah, like I said, this first part's really nasty because they throw crap at you that you just cannot, you're not really ready to fight. I'm just not really ready for some of these guys. Only our competent. Our only competent uses Camilla, yeah, because no one else can do it. And the problem is there's all these archers here, so, you know, just nice. This sort of works, but not really. Not really, if I'm being honest. Okay, that's not too bad. We could put you here, throw the hand axe, and then have Keaton deal with that. Wouldn't be a terrible idea, I think. There we go. Oh my god, this guy just cannot get a level, can he? We definitely want to start healing, though. Where's your rune? What rune? What rune? Is it Sizo time? It might be Sizo. Oh, boy, look at that. That's beautiful. You ever seen something so beautiful? I haven't. He does have a high chance of critting, though, so I don't really like that. That could screw him over. The Beast Rune. Oh. Oh, right. So that's what, 7 more damage? So... Oh, yeah, no, that could be really bad, actually. Yeah, that might be able to kill him if they get... If he suffers some success... Hey, Garuda King. If he suffers some success, I may actually end up losing someone there. At the very least, this won't get you killed, but I still don't really think I should put anyone there. We'll worry about those guys in a bit. They're not a big problem. So for starters, what we need to do is we need to kill this. Not you. I mean, I would like to kill you, but I can't. You need to die. You definitely need to die. Absolutely. We had a Bronze Shuriken, if only. I'm gonna heal you. Also, Guru King, I'm trying to fix your wife. I'm trying to fix Selena. Where is she? We gave her the pregnancy, which is a forged iron sword, so she'll actually do some damage. But she still doesn't have that much bulk, unfortunately. See, Slim was slimming again. Yeah, he was. But don't worry, we got Camilla, the slim repellent. So, he's not going to be complaining. Well, he probably will be complaining a lot, but he probably won't bother complaining because the woman ruined his day. You'll never guess who suggested that name. Yeah, who would ever suggest a pregnancy joke? Who would ever suggest that? Mind boggled. Yeah. You know what? Takumi could use some EXP. 32 damage. If we could get like a dual strike, that would actually help him a lot. If we get a dual strike from maybe Sizo, that might actually help him a ton. I kind of botched that, didn't I? Not entirely. Not entirely. I can still do this. The problem is, though, that he couldn't pair up, so that's probably not a good idea. See, Sizo could help him kill, but... actually, this works. This works. The problem is that I would take this guy's retaliation. And that's what, 28 damage minus, plus 13, right? 28 plus 13. That's like 41 damage. Minus 24. Right? Yeah, I think that works, actually. That actually should work. Actually, he's only taking 5 damage from this guy. Takumi's shanty, yeah. We appreciate the effort. We're gonna need to try whatever we can. Oh, now I see why he does so little. It's because Sakura's range. That's why. I was so confused. Like, why is he doing... Yeah, Sakura will help out for sure. Well, that's a very dead ninja. That is an extremely dead ninja. Conception 2? What about Conception 1? Better than Mia from Path of Radiance? Probably. What do we got here? This could get a little nasty. This could get a little bit nasty. You know, guys, there's a thing called dodging. You should try it. What is Sakura's personal skill? It's just +2 defense, pretty much. Ooh, this is getting kind of nasty. Yeah, like I said, this corner is just... It's awful. At least I don't think they can kill me here. Okay, yeah, this is still pretty nasty, not gonna lie. She doubles with that. Okay, let's go. Selena actually doing stuff. Selena actually doing something. So yeah, Sakura is great for just adding an extra bit of bulk to your units. It's really nice. It's really nice. Perhaps I should have fielded her more. She's really good. Hey, Inkling, I'm trying to make your daughter work. And she kind of is working, actually. Much to my surprise. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah. Because he ended up blocking the archer, which is actually... You know, the AI was smarter. They could have moved the archer here and then had the cav attack. Then they could have gotten all 3 attacks in. I think he would have still lived, but the AI is not the smartest for doing that, honestly. I mean, I kind of get why it did it, but it could have done better, to be honest. Selena's investor is here, yes. We're going to give this kill to Selena. Speaking of which, we'll give it to Selena. She really does need more bulk, though. It's not that hard for you to lose. Okay. Let's see here. He definitely needs to heal. This is according to the plan, after all. Okay, what I need to do... Takumi did a great job here, but we need to heal. Okay, we're gonna go heal... We're probably gonna heal both Selena and Keaton. Because they both need healing. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get this. We're gonna hit him with Keaton. We're gonna hit with Keaton. And then we're gonna go hit you. She needs an armor slayer. She has one. Okay, there we go. Get this guy out of here. He's oddly bulky. You'd think that... Oh, right, they have a lot of res for some reason. I mean, they're good mage killers, I guess, but that's not very helpful right now for me, that they're good mage killers, is it? It is not very helpful. Okay, Ryoma's club. That's really nice, actually. We need to block these guys out. We don't want them to. Rochi, why are you bad? That's a good question, actually. That's a really good question. That is a really good question. Why is she so bad? I don't know. Because she is, yeah. The real answer is here. The real answer is just... She just is. Don't question it. She just is. She just is. We have weapon control disadvantage against them. I'm listening in, so meh. What I think we're gonna have to do, is probably this. Go for the Ryoma's Club, dual strike with, the Beast Stone. That should work. We're gonna need to pair up, Korn with someone. I'm not sure who. For enemy phase. Okay, he's got to level 17, I believe. Strength. That's it. I mean, you could use some speed, to be fair. Oh yeah, you could definitely use some speed. That's not good. We're kind of cluttered all around, and that's not good. Or at least these guys don't dull me, but still. It's still a lot of damage. Gaining HP and fates? Are you crazy? Yeah, I am. If we can just clear out these aggro squads, that'd be nice. Gentleman named Benny. Gentleman named Azama. Okay, what do we want to do here? If I could get over with Felicia, I could go dance someone to help us out. I could dance Selena to go help out Majitler. In fact, I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea, actually. We should do that. Yeah, I do think, again, the opening of this map is really, really bad. Because it just kind of clogs you into this tiny little narrow alleyway. They could have worked a little bit better on this. I get the theme of this map is choke points, but like, you need to be able to stop these guys really fast, and the game just doesn't really give you that much. This map doesn't really give you much to work with for a bit. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna use a bronze axe. Safest option right here. There we go. We get 1 defense out of it. We get +3 speed. We should be fine. Okay, that's good. He takes only 1 attack because I think these guys survive him. Yeah, they don't die to him, fortunately. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good for now. Now, after this turn, we're probably gonna do the split. We're probably gonna do our split once we get over there. Could throw a javelin at this guy just to chip, because he can't do anything really. Gentlemen, Benny and Azama have pillar men, and Xander's the other one because he's also got a high HP stat. Xander's the third one because they all have HP. Let's just start splitting our guys up a bit. Nice. That might be a kill for Selena, honestly. These sword guys are really running down, aren't they? Okay, how do we want to split our guys once these aggros are dead? I should actually buff her strength a little bit. Yeah, the pair of guys are +4 strength. Dang. That's pretty good. If she could double with pregnancy, then, yeah, that'd be really nice. Because, I mean, she'd one-round these guys if she could double them, she'd one-round these mercs. I think one of my Severs got up to 80 HP once. That's crazy. Alright, first of all, let's see if she can redeem herself. HP, strength, skill, speed, luck, and defense. Okay. If she levels like this for another, like, 5 levels, she will be better than Hana. Like, no questions asked. She'll just be better than Hana. Although I have a bad feeling this isn't going to last. But hey, this is a great first level. This is a great first level. I'm sure Inkling and Guru King are both proud. I'm sure they're both proud. Double with pregnancy? Is she carrying twins? I guess so. She should be. She should be. Okay. What do we got here? You're not gonna actually, you might double. You might just double, actually. I didn't think about it, but you might double. Short and flat for the win? I don't know. Well, you're the one with the You're the one with the Asian girlfriend, so... That is kind of ironic to hear coming out of Mr. Camilla. Mr. Camilla fan. I have my headphones on, by the way. Okay. So I'm gonna see things my way now. Oh, how the turntables have turned. Strength, magic, skill, speed. What is this woman? Why is she leveling so much speed? Again, guys, remember, she has a 25% speed growth. 25%. And she's leveled it like 80% of the time. I want that to sink in. She has higher speed. Well, okay, that's only because of the inspiring song. Her speed normally is almost as high as her magic, I think. Yeah, it's almost as high as her magic. Okay, no, now. This is okay. Never mind. She has +6 speed on her right now. I do not comprehend Orochi. I don't either. Speed Rochi, yeah. The size of pair up is doing her wonders for speed. Even besides her lucky growths. But let's see here. If I could shoot this guy, that'd be amazing. The new good standard? I guess so. I mean, hey, Fear has a 25% strength growth, and my Fear is pretty much always capped strength in FE6, so, I don't know, man. Maybe they were onto something in FE6. Maybe they were. Maybe they were. Okay. Let's go to this. Can we grab? No, we cannot grab. That's a little unfortunate. Now we should be able to grab. That is not a kill. That is not a kill. So we're gonna go fix that. That is a little risky. It's not too risky, but the stakes are extra high this stream, so I really can't do that. That is a kill. Very nice. Means no milk. No milk means hungry babies. Hungry babies means my heart weeps. Alright. Okay, talk me level. Can you get speed? HP, speed, luck, and offense. Alright, very nice. Orochi isn't skipping leg day. No, she is not. No, she is not. She is not skipping leg day. That's a different state of mind way back then, sure. Wait, are we okay? 27 minus 14. That's, cutting it a little close. Cutting it a little close, wouldn't you say? It's cutting it a little bit close. I might just put Keaton here because, I mean, Keaton needs EXP and, you know what? It's way safer to put Keaton here. He's got a shield gauge and he's got a lot more defense. So yeah, it would be great if Selena continued leveling like this. She would genuinely be a good unit if she leveled like that consistently. Okay, this is fine. This is more than fun, actually. Look at that, he just deletes this guy. Bro just got punched by a wolf. That's gotta suck. Yeah, the rare katana is also helping her out a lot. Don't die young, die old, and surrounded by grandchildren. That's a pretty base dream. I'm not sure everyone can get that one fulfilled. Okay. That's a little bit of a problem, I would say. That is a little bit of a problem. You know what? That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad move to make at all. Can anyone else reach me from here? I don't think this guy reaches. No, he doesn't. Okay, what we might do is we might debuff Laszlo. Might debuff Laszlo. I'll trade our mercenary for yours. Deal? uh, okay, what do we want to do here? We could hypothetically dance for Selena. And she might actually kill. Yeah, no, she would kill. She actually would kill. What's going on here? My Selena's actually good. What the heck? I guess this is a good run to use her. I don't know. But you do have to do a lot to make her work, though. I will say. It requires a lot to make her work. We will dance you like so. Okay. The pregnancy doubles. Surprised she had it in her. You mean the baby? I mean, she is. She does have the pregnancy, so. So you're Italian. HP, strength, and let's go. I mean, I wish she got defense, but hey, strength is something she definitely needs. She definitely needs strength. If nothing else, she does need strength. 22 minus 8. Okay. That's a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Based. Yeah. I mean, hey, she's still getting HP, and that does help her survivability, so I can't complain about that. How fast is this guy? These guys are actually pretty fast. I don't like that. These guys are pretty scary. These two alone are pretty scary. I don't like these guys. Genuinely scare me. Okay, let's go put you right here. Wait a minute. Who's the father? You know, that's a good question, actually. I don't know who the father is. We need to take a paternity test. Yeah, guys, I think we may need to take a paternity test because I don't know who the father is. I might have. I think Saizo and Orochi will go on this side. Yeah, honestly, you know what? I don't know if it benefits Korin much, but marrying Selena helps out Selena a ton. It helps out Selena a ton, especially with this class that Korin has. That really helps her. That gives her a lot of strength. Like, look at that. Her base strength is 14. With this, she's got 21 strength. That is higher than Keaton. That is slightly higher than Camilla. That is slightly higher than Camilla. Now, mind you, Camilla has a stronger weapon, but still. Do it, marry the Firebrand. I don't know if Firebrand's really accurate, but... What does Firebrand even mean? Like, hothead? I think that's usually what it means, like, hot-headed. Short-tempered, something like that. But I've only ever heard it describing politicians, so that's kind of weird. What? She deletes parry! Imagine she could use the frickin', whatchamacallit. Imagine she could use the dual katana. Yeah, no, she's just gonna frickin', she's just gonna out Hana the Hana, I guess. We'll see if she can go and get this. Look at that. I know Laszlo and Perry kind of suck on this map, but like still, I don't remember. I don't remember Selena ever being that good against them. Hothead, spunky, wild, and usually angry. That's usually the context I hear it in. Huh. It's not usually the context I hear it in, but alright. Okay, these paladins are just EXP pinatas. Although, admittedly, they actually are fairly dangerous. So maybe that's not the most apt comparison. HP, strength, skill, and luck. Okay, she's getting strength. All right. Alright, game. Alright. If you want her to get strength, I'm not going to stop you. In lieu of being many funny politician insults, I'm going to call people gerrymanders. Isn't that really how the term actually started? They said like the map looked like a freaking some guy named Jerry, so they called it a gerrymander or something. Bye, Perry. Let's hope nobody sponsors you this run. Don't get the British ideas. Wait, they don't like sponsoring good units though. That's the thing. Well, then again, one of them is not very good at deciding who's a good unit or not. Considering one of them gave me frickin' Catherine. So, I do know that's the origin of the term. Okay, so we're referencing that. Let's go heal you. I think I'm gonna put you guys over here. How many units is that? That's what, 8 units on this side. And then if we send everyone else here, it's 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 on this side. But this side's got Takumi. Although that's kind of like their main carry. Although, I mean, Kazu's pretty good. He's not like a destroyer unit, but like he's good. Yeah, no, this side definitely has better units. Make Catherine a Falcon Knight too. Yeah, exactly. Kind of a joke. Kind of a joke, to be honest. Okay. I think we can do this, though. I have full confidence. We get a Swordmaster chasing after us. Usually the Swordmaster doesn't go at us that early. But I guess maybe we're taking a bit longer than usual. I don't know. Well, I don't have any turn limits, so, you know, why not do this? As long as we get the job done, it doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't really matter how, we just gotta get the job done. Could you... No, we're not gonna try to tank the Swordmaster. That's just not a good idea right now. We're not gonna do that at the moment. We're just gonna let the Swordmaster come to us, and we're just gonna go and chip him to death. Okay, so, honestly, we should probably give Azura to this side, because this side's the one that needs Azura more. If only Keaton had his rune. Doesn't it hurt his defense more, though? I swear it does. Okay, so if this guy moves, then he's got a lot of magic and a lot of speed. That is pretty scary. 21 speed isn't enough, actually. 21 speed is actually not enough. Huh. I mean, with a pair-up it would be. With a pair-up it'd certainly be enough. A Takumi pair-up would be good, but he's our main attacker, so I don't know if I want to do that. Plus 5 speed on Kaze, that is enough to, I think, double the Steel Dagger. The Iron boosts his defense. The rune, I thought it debuffed his defense. I thought it found gold sent meme. Golden meme, huh? Okay. Let's go here. Okay, they're just sending random crap after us. That's okay. Okay, this is where things get kind of scary. Oh, he actually does a lot of damage. He does a very respectable amount of damage. I like this. This is very good. This is very good. We gotta be careful though, because if he goes below half health, he is going to be able to vantage us, and we don't want that. That is not something we want. We don't want vantage. Vantage bad. Vantage bad. Says 15 damage. Okay. I'm going to go damage with this. Maybe get the kill with Ryzu. Actually, I don't know. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? That's the question. He actually does pretty decent at tanking this guy. If he didn't get crit, this would actually not be bad at all. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go debuff him and give the kill to Orochi. The rune makes him tanky. Oh, okay. So I got it backwards, I guess. I wanted the support points, but you know what? The support points means probably death for her, so let's not do that. Support points for her means death because Vantage, and we don't want that. There we go. Alright, now we can probably pull the Paladin, because the Paladins aren't that scary. They do a lot of damage, but they don't really have crit or anything that's scary. Though we don't really want to face weapon triangle advantage. Or disadvantage, I suppose. What's this guy's speed? 16, he's gonna do like 34 damage to us. 34, maybe 35. We're gonna take that, though. We're gonna take that. We take that. You can also debuff your, use Inspiration and, Demoiselle, so he won't take actually that much damage. He won't really take that much damage. Nowhere near as much as you would think you would take, anyway. Okay, what are we going to do here? We got to be very careful, because these guys are very nasty. We blocked off this way, so we can only go this way. So whoever we throw out here, we gotta go tank. We gotta go pair up. The question is with who? Steel Dagger debuffs a lot of defense. Iron Sure can nurse magic though. Defense and. Do we want to do that or do we not? That guy has a pretty scary magic stat, I won't lie. 30 is a lot. 30 is a lot. We may just want to go for his defense stat. We might just want to go for his... Not his defense. We might just want to go for debuffing his magic. It might not be a bad idea. I think in the grand scheme of things, the Iron Shuriken will do better if it doubles, because the Steel Dagger won't. Yeah, it definitely won't double. So I think this is our better option. +2 strength, +2 speed. That gives me more speed. This gives me... I don't really want to do that, because that... Okay. Let's give you the speed boost, because you are pretty bad besides that. You're not very expendable for combat. That's the thing. Well, you are, because you don't have any combat to you. Okay. Let's go do this. Go Rally Lock. He will survive this. He will survive, I promise. I promise he will survive, because he has good res. They can't dual strike him, so that's very nice. That's exactly what we want. These guys are still very scary, though. Oh, wow, that did way more than I thought it would. In terms of on what I'm doing to him, not what he's doing to me. 9 is actually a little less than I thought it'd take. But 20 damage is great. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. That's exactly what I want. That is beautiful. Do we want to give Keaton this kill? I'm not sure. I might. I don't have to use Keaton. As far as I know, no one's going to force me to use Keaton. Because Mario has made me use Arthur, and Arthur is obviously not Keaton, so... I know, right? Crazy idea, guys. He's not actually Keaton. That's crazy, isn't it? I could give it to... Well, not really. I could give it to Hana. Hana should be able to do this. Yeah, she does. Feed the dog. No, the dog's... Oh, you mean Keaton. I was going to say... No, Caden sucks. I'm never going to feed him. Caden can starve. I don't care. Okay, let's do this. Hana kill... Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to bench Hana later or not. We'll see how my army room is. If she continues leveling well, I might use her. Should be skill, speed, and res. Okay, she didn't get magic. But hey. I guess this is about what you expect. Her strength is... She's not getting as much strength as I would like her to. But I guess she does have really high res, so... Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is a nightmare waiting to happen. If I could get her out of the way, that'd be great. Consider finding a part-time job. Okay, Yeah, I think I usually use Azura for this, but I don't have her on this army, so that's not gonna work. That's not gonna cut it, is it? So that's 6 luck. Yeah, I keep forgetting to give her the goddess icon. That's another area where Selena beats her, is just having a luck. I think, right? Yeah. No, she has a lot more luck. She's like twice as much luck. Okay, let's see here. That luck is really... I think it is. It really is. Alright, let's give you the kill, Keaton. Oh, dang. Overkill. Very overkill. So incredibly overkill. Okay. That's nice. So we've taken care of that. We got another pally over here. There will be reinforcements here that are also promoted, so we gotta be careful about that. I think what scares me the most right now is honestly just that one freaking what's this? What is he called? Master of Arms. Master of Arms that are really annoying because you just never really killing them, and they have mastery of weapon triangle. And they're really annoying. Does she even survive this? I don't even know if she does. Okay, this does a little bit less damage, but not really. Pretty much just the same amount. 31 against 10. Yeah, not great. If she at least had, you know, a luck stat, it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, we could go and give her temporary luck, but this guy's also got a lot of defense, so I don't know about that. Caden might survive. Would he? Would he really? Oh, he actually doesn't do too bad. Wow, Caden actually doing something for once. For like the only time in his life he's actually gonna do something. But yeah, and he gets a shield gauge out of it. So you know what? You know what? Actually, not too bad. Actually, not very bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. 40% luck growth, by the way. Nah, she's just getting really unlucky, I think. Or she starts out at a really low base. I don't remember. But yeah, no, this actually will work. And we can put Sakura here for extra avoid, I guess. And we can get Takumi ready to go just snipe the guy. So that's great. Take care of that. The Beastmen have good HP, so I figured. Well, I don't know if Keaton has good HP. I don't know about Caden. 30 HP at this point in the game is actually not too bad. But Caden falls off really fast. So he's just kind of good here, sort of. Let's see here. Saizo. Saizo's going to be really good. Do you want to give Keaton more? Yeah, it would be nice to give him a level. I think it'd be nice to give Keaton a level for this map. Of course, he's probably gonna get some EXP on Xander, so that's really nice. Let's go put you right here, like so, and get Orochi up here. Very nice. Yeah, this is fine. No matter what weapon he went with, he would still not one-shot me. Nice. He doesn't do a ton of damage, but the fact that he doubles is really good. Oh, nice dodge. Oh, dang! This guy is just on fire with his crits. I mean, how many times does this guy crit this map? Like 3? I know he crit earlier. I don't remember if he crit before then, but he's been critting a lot. HP, strength, skill, defense. Okay. That's pretty decent. It would be nice to get speed, but I'm not going to complain about this. I'm not going to complain about that. That guy thinks he's invited to the party. Spoiler alert, he's not. Spoiler alert, he is not. He is, in fact, not invited to the party. I don't know what he's thinking. Okay, Hana, get out of here. Hana, get the frick out of here. Okay. Not quite a kill, unfortunately. Can we set this up? We could debuff him. That sounds good to me. Debuff and set up. That could be kind of bad, though. That could be kind of bad, because that's a little scary. We could heal him, though, so it's not that big of a deal. But as long as we hit this, then we get Poison Strike. Poison Strike is great against this guy, because he's so freaking bulky. Okay. Yeah, give him the kill. If he doesn't get the kill, Ryzu may get his lifelong wish. Okay, good. We got the kill. That guy's very scary. Okay, how scary is this guy? 26 minus 8. Yeah, that's quite a bit of damage there. And of course, you don't have the best luck in the world. I think our best bet is unironically to use. Just have rally luck. Just use rally luck. Really, the main key here. As long as he doesn't get crit, then he's probably fine. As long as he doesn't face crit, he's probably gonna be okay. Okay. I forget how we do this. Don't we use a ninja or something to go damage him? I don't remember how exactly that works. Or we just use Keaton on him. I think we just use Keaton on the guy. We probably want to debuff him. That's probably what we want to do. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. But you gotta remember with Xander, there's some tricks to him. For example, we don't, because this stupid armor is right here, and we don't want to deal with him. He's just not very nice. Actually, you must use Hinata's triple threat to handle Xander. Wait, whoever does that? Who does that? I've never seen anyone actually use that for Xander. Like, I don't know, I've never seen someone use that for Xander. Okay, we can go pull this guy or someone by doing this and just throwing you up there. Eggy thinks you had to do that in Rev? Really? It's kind of weird. Sibling versus sibling. Yes, because Camilla's such a crybaby, isn't she? Well, that's what he did. That seems unnecessarily autistic to do that. Then again, maybe Mangs is unnecessarily autistic. I don't know. I mean, he grinded up Soth in frickin' FE9, so maybe he is just very autistic. I don't know. Oh, look at that. That's overkill. If I've ever seen overkill, she is kind of a crybaby. Is she really, though? Camilla? Crybaby? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Okay, now that we're out of this little spot, that's great. So this guy gonna charge at me? I think he is. If he actually can get over there. Grinding racing and Soth. That man has fallen off. He's using Excelbomb strats. He's gonna train Matthew to level 20 in the first chapter. Just watch. I'm sure some people have done that before. I'm sure someone's done that. I do not doubt it. Okay, what do we got here? This armor's gotta go. He's gotta go. It's his time to go. Can we just go smash for this? I don't know if we can. Yeah, we don't really do that much damage to him, unfortunately. How do you do? Never mind. Never mind. That's just not gonna work. That's just not gonna fly, I guess. That is just not gonna work. At least this has kind of a chance to do stuff. We do have a dancer for this, so we could make it actually work. 10 damage per hit, right? 10 damage if we can hit, not per hit. Sorry, 10 damage if we land both hits per turn, which is actually not that bad against Zender. That's not too bad at all. But there's a bit of a problem here. See? Well, if she actually survived a hit, that'd be by far the best. Unfortunately, she does not. I'm thinking we just go kill the armor. That's what I'm thinking. Just get him out of the way, hopefully. The problem is this guy can also assist Xander, which I don't like. I don't really like that, but... 21, and you do... How much damage do you do me? 14. Okay, that would kill you. Let's not do that. That's not a good idea. That would kill you, so I do not think that is a good idea. Oh, we could just heal her up, but no. I think we gotta get rid of the armor. I'm sorry, guys, but I think we gotta get rid of the armor. It's just a little bit more damage. Okay, let's do that. Because he's not... We're not in Xander's range, so we're good. Okay, how does Selena do to Xander? She does 1 damage with the pregnancy. That's funny. That's funny. Ryuma's club does 9 damage, but the problem is it won't hit. But Armor is my favorite character. Time to find a new favorite character then. So with this, how much would we do? We would actually be able to chip him a little bit. As long as he's not being assisted by anyone, then it would actually... Well, no. 6% crit, that's not good. I mean, I'm not doing this right now because it's just too risky, but it's worth considering at the very least. It's worth considering, if nothing else. Let's see, that lowers the crit rate. If I could get to 0 crit, I would actually do this. Maybe. How much luck do I get from her? I don't remember. I get plus... Okay, I don't get any luck from her. That kind of sucks. Alright. What do we got here? We are going to go and not pick this up because I can't pick it up right now. And they're not going to do anything to me. Okay. Alright, game. Alright. Alright. Okay. As long as we kill this guy, we're in good shape. Well, actually, maybe not. Because there's a chance we might not kill this guy. There's a chance we don't. But I get a shield gauge, so it doesn't really matter, does it? It really doesn't matter that much. Because I can just go hit this guy, and we're good. Hit this guy and we're gold. In. I kind of do need you, actually. I kind of do. Wherefore art thou, bronze shuriken? I probably have it somewhere, but... Let's see. No, I don't. Okay. Well, that sucks. If I just... Yeah, no, honestly... But the thing is, a bronze shuriken probably wouldn't do enough. Persona 4 golden, what do you mean? What do you mean, Persona 4 golden? Oh, you mean because I said you were golden? I don't know. Maybe that's what I said. Oh, look at that! Isn't that nice? Do you see that? That's beautiful, isn't it? It's quite nice. You said golden. Oh, okay. Persona 4 golden, yeah. Alright. Yeah, no, Ryzu kill on Xander? We could be cooking. We could be cooking. We could actually be cooking. But I don't know if we are. If we use the steel shuriken, how much is the debuff? That's quite a bit of debuff. So it's -4 defense. She could probably hit if we do like a pair up. But I don't know how much of a debuff. Triggers my Adachi sense. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay. Let's go do this. That actually is safe to do whenever we have the right buffs in place. I may give this kill to Selena. That'd be hilarious if I did. That'd be genuinely... Then it would be peak if I could. Let's see here. Heal you. And I would like you, sir, to go grab this rock. And I need you right here. Are they gonna dual strike? I don't think they can. No, they can't. Okay. In that case, throw you here. There we go. Very nice. Like so. Okay. That is a very dead ninja. Well, maybe not necessarily very... no, now it's a very dead ninja. I've been getting crits galore on this map, man. The stupidest personal skill ever. I don't even remember what it is. I'll check it next turn. Okay, that was kind of awkward. Because I couldn't see them there. You should be a crybaby. Okay. If we can get rid of Xander before the reinforcements come in, that would be ideal. That would be ideal. That's what I'm intending. That is what I would like to do. He could just destroy this cav right here. Procced and healed Sakura at 1 HP. Wait, let me see. What does it do? When this unit is healed by a staff, the staff user also recovers half the same amount. Wait, is it a proc skill? That's really stupid if it's a proc. If it's not a proc, that's actually not too bad. That's not terrible, because it's sort of like a weird live to serve. It's sort of like a live to serve, but if it's a proc, then that's genuinely retarded. I'm tempted to use the risk, but crits have been flying like crazy on this map, so I don't know if it's a good idea. They have been flying like crazy on this map. Oh, weird. Okay, what we're gonna do is, I've heard worse. Yeah, it's not the worst. It's certainly not the worst in the world, but for sure. It's definitely not the worst, but... Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dance him. Then strike. I can think, yeah, it could be useful if it's... Well, like I said, if it's a proc skill, it's not as useful as you'd probably like it to be. But this could be useful. Okay. We'll go debuff. Do a poison strike, I guess. There we go. If we can do 7 damage, we can kill him. Oh god. Frickin' terrorism. Bro is committing an act of terrorism. Okay. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted, guys. I'm very tempted. You have no idea how tempted I am. I want to do it. You don't know how much I want to do it. You do not know how much I want to do this. Rikatana with 80% accuracy. It's got 2 chances to strike, though. It's got 2% chances to strike. I'm so tempted. I want to do this. Inkling, I'm sorry, Inkling. This is too tempting. I'm sorry, Inkling. Inkling, if you're watching this, no. I have to do this. This is too funny. This is too funny. I have to try it. Uh-oh. Given to temptation. Well, at least I didn't get crit. That's the important thing. Arg. Bro lost to frickin'... Bro lost to Selena. It's like a frickin' coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb thing. That's literally what this was. That's literally what this was. I'm sorry. That's exactly what this was. You can't convince me otherwise. Yeah. Okay, you guys wanted to see the funniest way to kill Xander that I know of. Having Selena kill him. Doing 1 damage. I don't think anyone can top that. Triple threat is unironically actually kind of good for this guy, but like... how did the coughing baby win? A lot of EXP, and she does need that EXP. Yeah. Okay. Indeed, yum yum. Indeed. Definitely. Okay. Now what we gotta do is deal with this guy. Although this guy's not too... He's not too bad to deal with, because he's just a unpromoted cav. We can easily take care of that. So, Ryzu, that's one down. That is one of the bosses down. That is one of them down. You're doing with my daughter while I was eating my meal. I'll blame you for it if she dies. Well, hey, she didn't die, so... and we can get rid of this guy pretty easily. Unless I just do something really stupid. This is Eder Crate and be like, prepare yourself. That is entirely possible. That could have happened. It could have happened. It could have happened. It's entirely possible it could have happened. It certainly could have happened. I'm going to skip some of these animations because, well, yes, I have like 2 more hours. Chapter 14 is also kind of long. It's not as hard by any means, but it's going to take a long time if I'm training up Arthur and Benny. It's going to take a long time. You're right where I want you. Yeah. I'm running out of good healing items. But that's okay. At least for now. Watch them spawn reinforcements literally next turn. It could happen. I don't remember when they spawn reinforcements. Okay. What do we got here? Overlapping ranges, I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of overlapping ranges. I've never been a fan of that. Okay, how are we going to deal with this? How are we going to tackle this? He's debuffed. We definitely don't want him to pull. It's either him or probably Kaze. The thing is, Kaze has only got 24 against their, what, 48? That's almost a kill. I don't like that. Sure, turn out the animation steering player phase. You know what? You know what? You're right. I'm going to turn them off. That way we don't have to cut stream later on, hopefully. So yeah, we'll just do that. Minor inconvenience for hopefully something less inconvenient later. I'm not sure we're going to deal with these guys just yet. Okay. Okay, they didn't spawn in now. Okay, that's good. That's probably the hardest part of this side dealt with. We could give... Honestly, let's give these calves to Selena. Green Sizo would be a better tank, methinks. Green Sizo. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I absolutely agree. The pregnancy. Do we deal with the pregnancy? We do. We do, as a matter of fact. We do. Okay. Let's go heal you. Healing through pregnancy. That is a really weird thing to say. Okay. What do we want to do? Strength, speed, and luck. Okay. Let's go heal you up. I guess they do spawn in more reinforced. I need to kind of have some offensive forces ready. Okay, yeah, I think you're right, though. We probably want to go and use Green Sizo, obviously. We only use Green Sizo. His name isn't Kaze, it's Green Sizo. With a Sakura boost, should be enough. 23 speed, that should be enough to double it. Yeah, these guys will be absolutely obliterated. I can give him some luck, so that'll help him. Going with pregnancy is the only good twin strikers in the series, and Gabe blatantly stole the term. True. So true. Okay, let's do this. They're gonna try that. It's not gonna work. Nice. Alright, and we get a level. Like I said, I don't think we're using Kaze much from here on out, but hey, we need an extra unit, and he's actually not a bad extra unit for now. Nice. Are we in danger? I don't think we are. As far as I know, we're not. Should be speed, defense, and res. Nice. Okay, good. Okay, that's just some... Those are weak reinforcements. I'm fine with that. Later they'll spawn in pre-promoted enemies, and that's a little bit scary. She got more defense. I wish she got some more strength, but hey, defense will keep her alive a little bit longer. Don't forget to heal Red Kazi. Yeah, very true. Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's see. Give you a kill, right? Well, not as easily as I'd hoped, but... Okay. How are these guys gonna move? Oh, right. This guy sucks. I hate this guy. Okay. What we're gonna do in that case is we're gonna go and I'm gonna go chip you down, I think. Okay, now you're starting to do too much damage, Ryzu. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Ryzu. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't feel too confident with that, but we one shot. So there we go. Men General. Secret final boss of the game. The Men General. Well, yeah, but he also has a spear on him, which is actually pretty scary. Where are the other reinforcements? It's a cav right here. It's not the greatest spot. Not the greatest spot in the world for him, but... Oh dear. Yeah, this could be kind of bad, actually. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, we could actually... This could be very dangerous, now that I think about it. Could we block them off? We could. Could at least block them off so they can't attack us right now. Well, there's another archer there. But he can't reach. Okay. If we do this, like so. Because I think we might just be facing too many enemies at once right here, and I just don't want to do that. It's really risky, because if I kill you, I could block this guy off. I could do that. Backstab in a backwater dungeon. My trusted companions tried to kill me, but thanks to the gift of an unlimited gacha, I got level 9,999 friends and am out for revenge on my former party members. That does sound like an anime title. Not gonna lie, that does sound like an anime title. A corny one, yes, but an anime title nonetheless. Get out of the way. Okay, we're gonna go pop a stone right there. Which sounds kind of disgusting, not gonna lie. But we're gonna do it. Okay. They can't really do much to us unless they do some really finicky stuff. I'm gonna pair her up just in case. I don't think she'll need it, but I 100% believe it. Yeah. Well, Devin, we should let you name animes because you actually have pretty believable anime names. So, I'll let you have charge of that from now on. If I come up with any animes, you'll be the one naming them. It's a title. Make the title as a summary for the entire plot. Yeah, you'd think they could come up with better anime names. It's a bad genre. I mean, you can tell it's a bad genre because they made up all these silly names. Average isekai anime title. Versus the base Rise of the Shield Hero. Simple name, sounds cool, doesn't sound just over convoluted. It's just a simple phrase, and yeah, it works. It's great. But it doesn't work if your name is Camaro, because Camaro freaking hates it for some reason. I think he hates it. He doesn't even know what it's about. He hates it because he thinks he knows what it's about, and he's wrong. That's the thing. He thinks he knows what it is. He's like, oh, it's an isekai, therefore it's just awful. But it's like, it's not even really, it's not even like the isekai that he hates. It's not even like the ones that he actually hates. That's the thing. He doesn't realize that, though. As someone who's had kidney stones before, I'm gonna have nightmares. That sounds very unpleasant, actually. I am sorry for you if you had to go through that. I never want to go through that. I've never been through that, and I hope to never go through that. Simplicity at its finest. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. A man named JoJo goes on a very bizarre adventure. Exactly, it works. It works. Simplicity is key. Simplicity is key. It is. Like, seriously, it's key. Nice dodge. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, the enemies here are kind of slow, but they hit really hard. That's kind of the whole trick. Why are they gathering up? It's kind of weird. Although, what gets really nasty is when they start throwing in freaking Master Ninjas. That's when it gets scary. The villainous genre is fairly good. Has plenty of good games. Good gems, sorry, not games. Then there is cheap knockoffs, but what good genre doesn't have cheap knockoffs? That's true. That is very true. Kaze kill, maybe. Let's get Kaze out of here. We don't need him here. Not Kaze. Did I say Kaze? Let's get Kaze out of here. Let's kill Kaze. I'm sure Ryzu would agree. I'm sure Ryzu would love it if I killed Kaze. But sorry, Ryzu, that's not happening. I'm not killing Kaze. I know I made it sound like that, but I'm not actually killing Kaze. I'm sure you're gonna be sad about that, but unfortunately, yeah, I'm not gonna kill Kaze. Well, this might be fun. I'm gonna try my own long-winded title. Let's see here. Selena kill, maybe? She could definitely get a kill. That guy's not very fast. He's not that slow, but he's also not very fast. Your magic's kind of falling off. Well, actually, no. It's just these guys. These guys are falling on with their res. That's the thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to complete both these two maps because there's a lot of training I'll have to do in these. So I'll be getting, like I said, Arthur and Benny in the next map. And the map after that, which I'm definitely not doing today, I'll get Nyx, so I gotta train her. There's a lot of training I have to do around this part of the game. Like Midori. Midori? Well, I don't really like Midori. I think she's overrated. She's just worse as Ama. But no one ever gives Azana credit, even though he does a better job at it. Okay, get this guy out of here. Okay. Let me go look at. There's a cab right there. Stranded in another world with nothing but an infinite use pregnancy test, or I'm surrounded by beautiful women who desire to be my 4 lawful wives. That does sound like something that Belt would write. Something involving pregnancy, obviously. Infinite use pregnancy test? That's so goofy. infinite Infinite use pregnancy test. For a bit to do some stuff. Yeah, it's going fine. There was a slight scare earlier where they were starting to throw reinforcements not where we really wanted them, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, still got quite a few units there. Let's see. We need some Kodachis, honestly. That would be helpful. See, Takumi, let's give Takumi a kill. There we go. This guy out of here. Okay. We might want to go and pick this up. Magic Academy's Genius Blinker was a funny one because the novel name was Magic Academy's Genius Flasher. I don't get the joke. They just changed one word and did other small chores. That's understandable. Okay, what do we got here? Put you here just in case we need that. I don't think we will, but you never know. It's got a javelin. That's kind of annoying. Uh, this guy's a problem. Like, a really big problem. The genius flashes people? I guess? I don't know. Okay, let's get you guys over here. I'm sure there'll be like a Master Ninja or a Paladin spawning in soon, but for now, let's go work on this. And get you over here as well. That's fine. I don't get where they're trying to run. Where's this guy even trying to go? Is he trying to go over to the left side? It's kind of weird. I guess we weren't able to get him in time, huh? To stop him. So I know what that means, Ryzu, but I don't see how that really changes much. I don't really see how that makes the pun like. I don't know. Maybe the pun is lost on me or something, but I don't really see it. Maybe it's just lost on me, but I don't see it. I'll put you over here. There we go. Okay. Can have you go help out a bit. We heal up a tiny bit. Okay. It's teleporting for context. Yeah, yeah, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work in my opinion. Or maybe I just don't get it. What if there's a cartoon about an easily frightened dog with a very brave name? Should have figured it would lead to this. Should have figured it would lead to this. Okay, let's go separate here. Let us get you over here. And if I could pull this guy, it's a little risky, I think. But she should be able to take a spear to the face, right? 37 damage. She's got 18 HP. I think she'll be okay. I think she'll be okay, guys. What do you say? What do you say? You think she'll be okay? I think she'll be okay. Although, I don't know if we want to take both of those, though. That's a lot of damage. 37 plus 27. Yeah, that's a lot. You mean Scooby-Doo? You didn't have to do him like that. You really didn't. You did not have to do him like that. I think she will live this because one, weapon triangle advantage, and two, can put her in Felicia's range, so that should certainly help. I mean, that hurts. Don't get me wrong, that does hurt, but it's not the end of the world. And that guy does by far the more damage. Okay, that's a little scary. I won't lie, but she gets rid of that guy, so that's great. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking, guys. We're cooking. Don't worry, we're cooking. All right. If I could do this, what would I want to do? That's pretty slow. Actually, that just deletes him. That's great. Scooby and Courage, but it's like one actually good cartoon and the other one sucks. See, that's almost a kill, actually. It's almost a kill. Almost a kill. Almost a kill. Can we chip this guy? Is it safe? Is it actually safe? I don't know if it is. It looks like it actually is safe to chip here. That's kind of crazy, but I think it actually is. do this. No weird tricks or traps here. Okay. And then we can go kill this guy. Should be a kill, right? Oh, dang. Strength, magic, defense, and res. Okay. Well, besides strength, that's a mostly Orochi-esque level. We got a mend staff, if only she could actually use it. Back, did anyone die? Nope. No one died. No one died. It's a little bit worrisome, I suppose. Are we in range of that guy? No, we're not. Okay. That's pretty good then. Doesn't kill either way. That's not really that great, but if we could do this, maybe we could dodge. Ah, wish I dodged. Oh well. Is there anyone who can dual strike with him? This guy could. That's a little scary. But I think I might tank that. 27 minutes. Ooh, I don't know about that. Don't know about that one. Trust Xander paid dearly for that. Oh, Gerudo King. You should rewind it. Selena killed him. He had 1 HP left, and she took the 1 HP off him. That was best way to kill Xander and Rev. Best possible way to kill Xander and Rev. -27 minus 12. That's 15 damage. But this guy won't do that much because he's not gonna get the. I mean, he could, but. But she debuffs a lot of the damage that they do to him. So I think he's going to be okay. Because he shouldn't die to that. 27 minus 12, that's 15. But it's actually like 11. And this guy does pretty much half damage, so. He does like a very small amount of damage. Certainly shouldn't be able to do enough to do a little half. Because he doesn't even do as much as this guy, even if he was going to hit. I think even if they both attacked him directly... Well, actually, if they both attacked him directly, he might have died. But they can't both directly attack him, so I think we're fine. I'll look back. You have to go back a bit, but you will be able to find it eventually. In due time, you will find it. So we're closing in on I guess these guys, to be honest. Yeah, that ninja's coming in. I know they can spawn in another master ninja, which is actually really scary. If you're not ready for him, then yeah, that's really nasty. If you're not ready for that master ninja, then it's really freaking scary. So if I just don't happen to be right in the right spot when he spawns in, that could be GG's for someone. That could unironically be GG's for someone. I just don't know when he spawns in, but I know there is one that will spawn in at some point. Which is really scary. It's really scary. We definitely need Takumi, and we definitely need Hana for this. Oh, we dodged, okay. Alright. Silly. Okay. Nice. We got a shield gauge. That's really good, actually. Because we might need it. Oh dear. He showed up right there. Okay, that's not good. That's not good, that's for sure. I believe he else is going to start chasing us, so we ought to be very careful. Okay, but we may actually have the right positioning for this. I'll be back, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's only got 6 moves, so we can actually do this. That's very safe, actually. Finished in its prime. I mean, that's a good thing, yeah. Is it Hana kill time? It might be Hana kill time. Oh yeah, it is Hana kill time, I think. I think it is Hana kill time. What do you guys say to that? See ya, bozo. Takumi could certainly use some kills, though. Let's use the Fujinumi. Oh, right. This freaking doubles him, doesn't it? 17 speed. Oh. Actually, I didn't realize that they took away so much of my speed. Well. 30 damage minus 13. Crap, I didn't realize that was that slow. I mean, 30 minus... That's 17 damage. Times 2. Is there a way I can buff his speed? Raider Yumi, maybe? No, it doesn't... Does the Raider Yumi give me plus 3 attack speed? Or is it just like a darting blow? Because I don't actually know how that works. That's not good. That is really not good. This guy's a little too fast. If this guy is... I think with Sakura's range he wouldn't die, but he needs the pair up. If Sakura is in range, he shouldn't die, but I'm not actually sure. If she is in range, he shouldn't take enough, because he's got weapon triangle advantage, so he's not going to take the full 17. Did I make a blunder? I might not have, although this certainly isn't opportune, that's for sure. Like I said, it's 30 damage. I can reduce that down to 15. Or not 15. I can reduce it from 17 damage to 15. And since I have weapon triangle, it shouldn't kill me. But it's going to get very close. Like, way too close. That's what I don't like. This is the most we can do, but I think it's enough. He also got a lot of luck, so he might just dodge anyway. Actually, he's probably not dodging that. He could. I think he lives. If he doesn't, then I'm going to be mad. Because he's in Sakura's range. You gotta remember that. He is in Sakura's range. He does get dulled, but he is in Sakura's range, so he should survive. Like I said, Weapon Triangle is probably what's going to save him. Weapon Triangle alone is what's going to save... God, why do they spawn in the Master Ninjas? Even on Rev, Master Ninja's scary. No, they're scary pretty much no matter what. They're always scary. Does he live? With everything factored into account, he should. Weapon Triangle plus Sakura... Remember, Quiet Strength. You gotta remember, Quiet Strength. Maybe I should have put her adjacent to him so she could Miracle if need be. Actually, no, Miracle only... No, sorry, I'm thinking of Kaze's skill, never mind. But he should live. It might just be by a hair, but he should live. He should live that. I don't see why he would die to that. Pregnancy kills? Okay. Pregnancy kills. It's such a funny thing to say. Alright, let's have her kill. What level are you? You're near level 16. Okay, you know what? Let's have the woman get it. Well, I guess the other woman, not the woman, just let the other woman get it. But yeah, Takumi should live. He should. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't. Weapon Triangle is in his favor, which means he's gonna take at least 1 less damage per hit. So he's gonna take 2 less damage altogether, at least, if not more. Unless there's something I'm just not calculating properly. But I think I am calculating it properly, so I should be okay, right? I think I should be, right? Alright, here we go, guys. Did I Meng's math? No, I did not. Wait, did you not even dull me, or did he miss? I don't remember. But we still got 2 Master Ninjas right on our tail. That's not good. Okay, we also gotta worry about this guy. In fact, maybe we should take care of Azura first. Just to make sure this guy doesn't screw us over. This guy's got way more movement than he should, honestly. That's pretty nasty. Let's not do that. You don't get doubled. Okay. Sounds good to me. I will do that then. The pregnancy added the death count or the birth count? I can't tell. Who knows? Who actually knows? Alright, Hana, let's see if we can get a kill. That's pretty good. It's risky. It is certainly risky, but I might have to do it. It's very risky, but I think I have to go for it. Okay, I'm gonna try this. This is a very gambly. It could easily end with her death, but I kind of have to do it. Alright, let's see what happens. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, that's scary. The two Master Ninjas together is very scary. Strength and speed. Okay, good level. Not the best in the world, but it is good. Oh, why does he have the katana equipped? The frick? What? Why is he got that katana equipped? What is bro trying to do? What is bro trying to do? I don't understand. What is this guy trying to do? What is bro doing? I don't know what he's doing. Can we go and debuff him? Oh, jeez. Oh, right, we have oh, yeah. We just have crit. We have crit. No. Oh, I mean, no, actually, we don't have crit. But I was gonna say we have a shield gauge, so it doesn't matter. Okay. He gets debuffed. Very nice. I think Takumi could kill from here. I mean, it's not the best accuracy in the world, but we could probably do it. Actually, if this fails, we're, like, really screwed. Like, giga screwed. Okay, good. Thank God. Jeez. Those Masters are terrifying. Strength, skill, luck, defense, and res. Okay. I would have liked speed, but you know what? That was a great level regardless. That was a great level regardless. I can't really complain. Okay, those guys are probably the scariest enemies after the beginning, so... And besides, of course, like, Ryoma and Xander. Thank goodness. Yeah, that's nasty. I hate that. Of course, this guy's got to get in range, because he's got to get in range of the Wyvern to be a sissy. Okay. I think this is a Corden kill. A Magitler kill. Get him. There we go. Very nice. I want to give Camilla a kill. I haven't really given her a chance all day. If we could go and get you over there, that would be great. Yeah, go debuff this guy. I smell a Magitler kill. I do too. Alright. Let's give Camilla a kill. She's not gotten like a single kill this entire map. Let's give her one. If pregnancy kills, it might be referring to somebody dying during the process. The baby holder, the baby itself, or both. So like stillbirth or something? She nearly got a level. I do want to give her a level before this map. Because the idea is we want to get her to level 5 and reclass her so that she actually... Because I think when she's not reclassed, she does kind of fall off in Rev, but if you reclass her, she becomes really good. Let's see what we got here. Let's get Takumi to go shoot this woman out of the sky. She doesn't dual strike with Ryoma? That's kind of... Oh, right. I guess she would, but she doesn't. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if I am thinking, to be honest. I'm not really sure I... Oh, right. We should probably get rid of this guy first, shouldn't we? Probably get rid of him first, yeah. Why do they request the sword named Pregnancy? Because you're the belt. That's what you do. They get too dark. I guess people weren't expecting that. Although it does make sense to say that. We're so close to the end, but it's taken so long. It's taken us 2 hours to beat this map. And I started late, so, you know, kind of sucks, but... It is what I do. It is what you do, yes. It is indeed what you do. Okay. Oboro. Or really anyone, I don't really care. I don't care who does it. Just someone get this sword loser out of here. Oh, dang. Oh, that damage. That and doubt, yes. Doubt is what you do. Comment was about what I expected. See ya. Nice. Okay. The sword is called Pregnancy, and it's like the lady sword equivalent. Wouldn't that make the one who wields it counting births? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not really too sure what you mean. This is a very low-level wyvern. 1776? Red Kaze is American? One of them's got a hand axe, the other one doesn't. Okay. That Claude from Octopath 2 is my hero? I'm sure he is. I'm sure he set you on your path. I'm sure he is. Let's get you guys down here. Offense, yeah, you're definitely gonna tank this. There's no way you don't, to be honest. His words resonated with me. Yeah, you really took that impregnated countless women thing seriously. You really took it to heart. I know you did. No damage? Nice. She's becoming a tank. Look at that. She's actually a tank. We fixed Inkling's daughter. We actually fixed her. All it requires is just a pair up. All it requires is just a pair up. That's all it takes. Would you look at that? Give her this kill. Okay. Alright. Obviously this is not worth it. I'll try not to say anything like that for the rest of the stream. Don't beat yourself over it, Mario. It's not that bad. Okay, so Kaz is our best bet for this. But he's still not the best bet for it, if that makes sense. My internet must be getting screwed with me. I can fix her, and it worked. Well, he's freaking Majima, so yeah, he actually can fix women. That's kind of saying. That's kind of what Majitler does. He actually fixes women. Stream is mega laggy. Is it? I haven't dropped any frames today. I haven't dropped any frames or anything, so I'm not sure why it's lagging for you. I don't know. can try to go do... Yeah, I kind of need Azura's dance for this, I think. So we're going to unpair up. I think it's fine on my end. So maybe it's just you two. Because if it was on my end... Is it? Yeah, it seems like it's just laggy for you guys. So how does Ryzu and Kaze compare? I'm curious. I mean, he's got more luck than Kaze. Not by much, though. He's got a bit more strength. Yeah, he's definitely got more strength, but he doesn't have as much speed. How much? Who's got more skill? Oh, he's got way more skill than Kaze. The frick? I don't think he'd have that much good. I don't think his skill would be that good. Explorer, man. You might want to refresh. Okay, so just out of curiosity, how would Ryzu do? Just out of curiosity. If he didn't get doubled, he'd actually do pretty well. If he didn't get doubled, he'd actually do pretty well. But again, he needs luck. That's what he needs. He needs some luck. And that's kind of a problem. We're gonna get Ryzu over here, and we're gonna go figure out things. How we're gonna make him work. How much does really luck give? Plus 8 luck. Okay, that's more than enough, I think. That's more than sufficient. Now the audio is bad too. I don't know how that works. Death. I know you want death, but it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ryzu, but death is not gonna happen. I know you want it, but it's just not gonna happen, I'm afraid. So Camilla's just gonna transport our guys around so that we can help. Because we're gonna need a few people to do that. Yeah, because now we're in range of this. As long as we can just not get doubled, that'd be great. All we need is just not get doubled. Yeah, see, that's actually not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I'm thinking the most bloodthirsty member of chat is a nice feeling. Well, that's because the Britbongs aren't here, and Camaro isn't here as well. I think it's all good now. That's good. Let's see here. If we get Azura to dance, it might work. Okay. I think we could try this. Although, you have to remember that his accuracy is going to be a lot worse on player phase. It's gone now? Okay, then I don't know what was causing the problem in the first place, but... First, we just want to debuff this guy. That's the main thing we want to do right now. We just want to debuff. We can worry about the other stuff later. Nice. Very nice. Okay. You know what? I'm going to turn on the, animations because I like the music that plays here. Be the EST cursed. Must be. Must be. Okay, we need this. Not the crappy Pegasus Knight. Hit that lobster! I do think in all fairness, Ryzu does do better against this guy than Kaze normally would. Can I get sponsored this stream? That would be... Well, I think he leaves it up to, like, a quiz question. No, I didn't... Whatever, we'll figure something out. Nice. Very nice. Now, you have to remember he is Vantage now. He's in Vantage range. He is advantage range, so we do need to be a little bit careful. Shouldn't be too bad, though. Shouldn't be too bad. We have a shield. We pretty much have a shield gauge. Yeah, we'll block out this attack. Let's see if Ryzu can do it. Let's see if Ryzu can do it. He's got a good hit rate. Nice. Let's go! Killing your liege. Let's go. Very based. I'm the boss now. You're my retainer. Make me some coffee. Level 18. Let's go. Strength, magic, speed, and luck. Let's go. It would be nice if he levels his defensive stats a little bit more, but you know what? I'll take it. He's starting to come into his own. I like it. Okay, that's not gonna work, is it? That's not gonna fly. Let's see here. Alright, so Ryzu. I think that will be, Ryzu beat Ryoma. So wrong. Honestly, he's probably one of the best guys to do it, though. From a gameplay perspective, that is. From a gameplay perspective, he's probably one of the best ones that can do it. I mean, yeah, lore-wise, it's not, but, Drat. Yep, I think this is also going to be like a one-chapter stream. I can maybe start chapter 14, but there's no way I'm finishing it today. If I didn't need to train anyone there, yeah, I probably... Well, actually, I don't know if I could even do that at this rate, because I'd only have like 1 hour. Is he going to kill Sumeragi? Maybe. Maybe. Curious who Gerudo King's going to choose. Because Selena's already been chosen. So I'm curious... Who's he going to choose? Alright. Go whack this guy, Camilla. I can just get Dancy out of the way. That'd work. Kind of long if you don't go bonk the boss, Camilla. What do you mean? Yeah, it is kind of long. That's true. Speed and luck. See, she doesn't level that well in Malignite. She kind of levels like garbage. So you want to get her out of it relatively soon. Not like immediately, but... I mean, you could do that immediately, but... I at least like her to get... What is her skill that she gets from Malignite? It's like Trample or something. It's a nice skill to have. I'm not sure if it's really necessary, but it is nice to have. Is it just Trample? Because honestly, she does enough damage without it. Maybe I will just reclass her. Because the thing is, she gets Rally Defense at level 5 or something like that, and that's really good. A really good skill. For like the one time that she's just not worth using in direct combat, you can just use that. Since I think he's going to do well, I choose Ryzu. Okay, I was going to use Ryzu anyway, but thank you. Now I have full reason to use Ryzu. I think you're right, though. I think Ryzu is going to be a very solid pick for the rest of the game. I think he's going to be very solid. Probably should start thinking of a new riddle. Maybe. You know, I'm thinking maybe I should give Mosley a free one, like the next sponsor we get. I think we should just give to Mosley. Because remember, in the last run, he wasn't able to get his pick. He had a pick, and I wasn't able to get it for him. I think it might be fair to just let him have the next one. Because I feel kind of bad for him. I wasn't able to get his unit. I think it's only right. This will buff his speed. But not enough. Not enough. But we can go do this. Savage Blow at level 5 and Trample at 15. Oh yeah, Savage Blow is actually really good. Okay, yeah, we're not going to go for Trample, but Savage Blow is pretty good. It's just better Poison Strike, isn't it? I think it is, right? And having another Poison Strike is never a bad thing. Magic, Skill, and Luck. Yeah, that sounds about right. Consider trolling by choosing Gunter, but I figured Riv is already painful enough at times. I don't take you to be the type to troll with your choices, so I'm kind of glad you stuck with someone that actually made sense. Makes it double the sponsors if he shows up. I guess that's true. What did Moss want before? Yeah, about that. He wanted Bozu. She's level 1. Uh, she's level 1 at this point. So, I mean, it would be possible to train her up, but, that'd be tough. But she hasn't done anything stand out. Yeah, she's not been leveling great. For some freak accident reason, Benny dies for recruitment. I demand Kazak. I really don't see how he died before recruitment. I could see him dying on his join chapter because against the Cavs, he can die relatively easily. If you can't get a few levels of defense on him before then he can actually die fairly easily. I did troll during the 3 houses PMU by using Slim's pick for Lycidia. There is that. That's true, but she's actually a good unit, although he didn't get the good unit. But we don't talk about that part. The Bear Eater. Yes, he definitely eats bears. Okay. A bad Lysithia? Goodness me. Camille and Keaton, let's go. Actually, I recall Moss saying he likes Camilla, so maybe he might change his pick. Maybe. He's like, well, it's a little too late for her, so maybe I'll use Camilla instead. Maybe. I'm sure Slim would love that, though. A bad Lysithia? Goodness me, please tell me more about. Well, let's just say it doesn't happen as much as a bad Lorenz. For the PMU that you did. Lysithia was good. The one he got on his playthrough really did suck. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that. His Lysithia really sucked. This is it, right? This is the chapter where Benny and Arthur join? It is. Speak of the devil, she's here. Okay. Have you go get a crystal. If I need to buff Selena more, I'm gonna need crystals. Okay, nice dodge. I don't understand Slim Superior when he literally wants a woman in the challenge. I don't get it either. I don't get it. Upgrade. We're gonna upgrade. We might settle the hot spring. Actually, Fuka's not that good. Fuka's really not that good. But we do want hammers and beast killers. A hammer for Arthur and a beast killer for Benny. So that's what we want to do. We're gonna go and get which one sells it? Hammer and beast killer is both dusk armor. So let's go grab that. Let's go grab that. Hates women. Very simple. So true. That's why he's dating one. Makes a lot of sense. Don't question the logic though. Don't question it. On the kindness of his heart, Slim saw past Leslie's attitude and poor stats and proceeded to be joined in loving marriage with her. Like I said, Slim is just a living contradiction. Like, nothing about what he says and does makes any sense. Think about it. He says, like, literally a week before announcing he has a girlfriend. He says that he finds Asian women really ugly and would never see himself dating one. A week later, yeah, I'm dating that one Chinese girl. There's the thing with Lysithia as well. No, I hate Lysithia. I will do anything besides S rank her. S ranks her. So let's just say Slim is one to change his mind very quickly, very radically, within a short amount of time. He wants my poor little cousin to have to play as Wario instead of Daisy. The guy flip-flops on a lot of things, let's just say that. Takes sharp 180s. So I can't believe Chinese of all things. Gerudo King is mad about that. He's not mad about her being Asian. It's just simply Chinese. If she was like Korean or something like that, Gerudo King probably wouldn't care. But Chinese, that's what that's what bothers him. You pick Wario. Imagine him actually saying this. Oh, she's maxed out her sword rank. Okay. Selena. She's nearly level 14, and she's actually been leveling up. Alright. I mean, she's not been leveling up amazingly, but we are trying to fix her. She's still got a really low sword rank, though. Like a really low sword rank. It's kind of sucky. I don't like it. But anyway, we do need to buy some stuff. There you go, shop. I'm not mad, just disappointed. Well, I'm not sure if this will make you happier or less or more disappointed, but the one woman I was closest to making a girlfriend out of was Chinese. I'm not sure. She was also insane though, so I don't know. Is it my only problem about picking Wario in Mario Party 3 mode is that bombs actually sucked into all maps. What are we gonna buy? Oh, right, we need a hammer for Arthur and a beast killer for Benny. Okay, we can give the hammer to Camilla for now. She doesn't. You know what? We could give it to freaking Magitler. We can give it to Magitler, I think. We get sail on sword. That's dumb. That's like the only weapon type I don't need a sail on. These items are expensive, but like, it's a hammer. It's a hammer, and Rev. Effective weapons in Rev are absolutely worth the money because they barely debuff you at all. Considering you had the good sense to not pursue a relationship, I'll let it slide. Well, the reason I didn't pursue it was more so because I was shocked, and two, the woman was unironically a yandere. I'm not even joking. I'm not exaggerating at all. She was like, "Are you talking to other women?" And I'm like, "We're not even dating," and but like you do not mention other women around her. She went insane if I did. Who said that girlfriend would be mid attractiveness if he wasn't infatuated? Yeah, that's. I don't know how. That's awkward. That's actually pretty awkward. That's pretty awkward. Not gonna lie. 50 or yeah, 5,000 gold down the drain, but it's very expensive. Chinese under. No. You only have one shot at the bomb and he's gone afterwards. Okay, do we reclass Camilla now? No, I do want Savage Blow. Savage Blow is really nice. Because especially in the later Vala maps, that would be very nice. Because those guys are insanely tanky. So being able to Savage Blow is going to be very helpful. All the little ladies out there, like my cousin, should be allowed to play as a lady. But in Simstenople, the only you can play as is Wario. Yeah, another thing about this woman, though, Gerudo King, that might change her mind. She was actually fairly tall. She was like 5'8". I'm not sure how tall you are, but that's actually taller than me, I think. Or if it's not, then it's like right on my height, which is really odd for an Asian woman to be that tall. It's very odd. Must have one heck of a good personality, considering that she is such a contradiction to all his previous takes, including the fact that she actually likes cats. That's the funniest part, I think. 5'8" is almost as tall as me. Yeah, like I said, she was really weirdly tall. You would not expect her to be that tall. Most Asian women are like 5'2" or something, maybe less. 5'8" is actually very 5'8", yeah. Yeah, you heard right. 5'8". I've heard though that it's because do you have an idea how ridiculous it sounds? I do. I do, in fact. It's because she's from, like, northern China, which is actually... People are kind of tall there for Asians. They're actually kind of tall. What do we got here? Like I said, I don't want to reclass her just yet because she has really... She gets Savage Blow, and that's really good. Orochi kind of sucks. I think I'm going to bench her as soon as I get her support with Saizo. What is her support rank with him currently? Only C, that sucks. Are we done for maps? I might start chapter 14, but I'm not going to... Well, I mean, yeah, it is kind of early, but, like, I can't finish this next map for sure. There's no way I'm finishing it. There's no way I'm finishing it. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do here. What will I do? What am I going to do here? Oh, he kept strength. Saizo kept strength, alright. I didn't even know that was his cap, but... Okay. Alright then, game. Alright. Benny map. Benny map indeed. But yeah, he kept his strength. Benny Bros Unite. Speaking of height, I really should check and see how tall I am now since I finally surpassed my dad's height. I surpassed my dad's height like 10 years ago. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. I don't know how likely it is actually for Saizo to cap his strength. I'm not sure what the odds of that are. 18 is 3 more than Kaze. That is true. That is true. And my Kaze is still not cap strength. Although I think he's like 1 point away from cap. Yeah, he is 1 point. But I think Kagero is 20s, 20 strength, I believe. That is her cap. Which is still kind of low. I guess in GBA that'd be normal, but in this, yeah, it is a little bit low. It would be nice if he kept his speed, though. Or his defense, although I guess that's kind of wishful thinking there. I think we're about where we want to be, right? Giving Takumi an Iron Bow might not be a bad idea. Just for extra accuracy if we need it. But has a huge strength cap modifier. I think her strength cap is that. Let's speak with you after stream. Oh, really? Okay. If I don't remember, just go and DM me. Just DM me. That's fine. Just DM me after stream then. Let's see here. Tends to have a few huge things, yes. She tends to. She does tend to. Sorry, that was too tempting. I think we want to give another strength meal if we can. Probably want to get another strength meal. The racist woman is cooking. I bet you she can cook. It's a +3 strength modifier. She does. Sweet tofu. I didn't know tofu was supposed to be sweet. But alright. It could use more seasoning. Woman, you would burn this. I've had better. Okay, fair enough. Luck. It's kind of weird, but alright. She got strength out of that. Okay. Not really a bunch of units I want getting strength, but... I mean, the size of getting strength ain't bad. Okay. That suffices. That suffices. Kiro absolutely rocks the Mechanist class outfit. I have not seen her as a Tofu Rise reference, therefore based. Okay. Let's see here. How much damage does she do right now? You know, maybe I should give her an energy drop. Who else really needs energy drop? Let's be honest. I mean, we're getting Arthur and Benny. I don't really think Benny's gonna need that much strength. I mean, Benny's never really that... He never really excels with strength. But I think giving Benny an energy drop is kind of a waste. It's not really... His job isn't one-shotting enemies. It's not really his thing. A resay moment. So true. So Magilla always has good strength. Felicia doesn't need it. Sakura doesn't really need it, although early in the game it's going to be a little bit... Or early when she promotes it's going to be a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Her strength isn't going to be that bad, though. Hana, I'm not even sure if I'm going to use her long-term. Takumi, strength is fine. Honestly, it's fine. Saizo, he's capped it. We can't give it to him. Benny lacks Effie's strength. Camilla, she's probably going to be fine. I really doubt she's going to get strength screwed. That's not something that Camilla tends to have. Selena, yeah, I think maybe you might give it to Selena, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, I might just give it to Selena. Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be appropriate to give it to Selena. I think that would be the appropriate thing to do, to be honest. We got to use her for the rest of the run, or until she dies. So we might as well invest in her because we're stuck with her whether we like it or not. 60% strength growth, really? Really? Well, yeah, but he's never one-shotting. He's certainly not doubling things, so that's not really his job. I didn't realize it was that high. I thought it was like 40%. I thought his strength was like 40% or something. Do we give her the Draco Shield? Maybe. Could also give her the, I know I gave Hana the Angelic Robe, now I'm starting to regret it a bit. But we don't have to use Hana. We do have to use this woman, though. I'm considering using a Draco Shield. I'm not entirely certain. Invest in Feisty Wife. Nobody one-shots in Rev. That is true. But I mean, like, he doesn't one round. Like, you can one round with Takumi if he's doubling or something like that. That Rise's VA is also Lucina and Serena's Skyrim character. Okay. So, not Serena, Serana. Serrano Peppers? I know Effie has a higher strength growth than Benny. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but apparently I have like a great grandmother on my mom's side named Effie. Or some distant relative of mine named Effie. And I was like, I have a relative named Effie? That's so strange. Well, I think, not have, but had. I'm fairly certain she's long dead by now. But it's like, I don't even know that was a real name. Like, I thought just some weird Fire Emblem name that no one actually has. It's good offense, but she lacks Benny's defensive profile. That's true. She's more the offensive armor than the defensive one. What is Saizo's magic growth? What is it? Or not his magic. I know his magic growth is like 35% or something. He's at 6 magic. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not amazing. That's a real name. Apparently. Don't mock me, my great uncle Basilio. Basilio's a cool name, though. Basilio's a sick name. For a one-hit killing random scrubs. Well, you can't really do that in Rev Lunatic. We can go and start this map. Like I said, we're definitely not completing it, but we can start it. We can certainly start it, at the very least. There's one thing I want to do, though. I do remember tanking the guys up front is a little tricky. Tanking the guys around the little fence opening gets me to lose someone. So let's not do that. Let us give Keaton some more defense. I'm going to give him a defense tonic. Because that might help keep him alive. Lombroso. That is a pretty weird name, not going to lie. I never understood what that meant, twice removed or whatever. Like, what does it mean? Like, they didn't get disowned from your family. That's what I thought it meant when I was a kid. I was like, when they say like twice removed or thrice removed or something like that, I was like, does that mean they got disowned or something? I don't know what it means either. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they call it twice removed. Uh-oh. It's a little kid. I'm looking it up. Oh, it's Mario's guy. Thing thrice removed sounds like they got disowned 3 times. It does, doesn't it? It was like, so when you say removed, it sounds like they get disowned. It doesn't sound like they're related to you. It sounds like they got disowned 3 different times. Yeah, it doesn't sound like. What's confusing. Removing implies they're not part of your family anymore. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Who are we fielding? Not Oboro. Maybe not Hana either. Maybe not. Hana hasn't quite fallen off per se, but I do like Kaze as well, but there's not much room for her. Yeah, Oboro, I don't know. I mean, she's at least kind of tanky, but I don't need 2 ninjas, do I? I mean, he could be a good backup if Sizer does die. I don't think it'll happen, but in case he does, he is there. They're 2 generations apart. That's okay. I can't quite visualize what that means. I think I might have an idea what that means, but I'm not quite certain. You know what, we'll go ahead and remove you, and then we'll put Oboro here. And Oboro will carry the, Oboro's gonna carry the Beast Killer for now. No one picked Kero. I'm kind of surprised, too. And like, in retrospect, I'm like, huh. Surprised no one picked her. Or Oboro. Oboro's very popular. But then again, people probably see Oboro and they're like, eh, she's not doing that well this run. Sadly, she's just not doing that well this run. I'm surprised no one has picked a Royal. Right? I don't think anyone's picked a Royal. Although I guess Royals are a little overdone, I suppose. Or a Zama. I mean, we're the Zama bros and no one chose a Zama. That's kind of weird, man. We are a Zama bros, and yet a Zama has not been chosen. We can probably deal with the first wave before the stream. I'll do memes. Don't worry. But probably not yet. What I'll probably do is about like 10-15, so in like 30 minutes, I'll stop wherever I am, I'll leave a bookmark, and we'll do memes. How does that sound? How does that sound? Because I know I'm not beating this map today. I know for a fact I'm not. But I can at least start working on things. This place could easily get me killed. This little spot right here could easily get me killed. Azama is a given. That's true. 13 defense. Would be your sponsored choice. Yeah, I get my own pick, I guess. I don't know. Only sent the 1 meme. I have 7 DMs. I don't know who's DMing me. Oh, okay, never mind. Those aren't memes. Okay, whatever. Let's see. See, part of me wants to go train Selena against these guys, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. It might not be a good idea. At least, without a healer, it's not a good idea. It just sucks in every way except gameplay. Old Sim did not like that. Old Sim did not like that. Okay. How are we gonna deal with this? So what we want to do is just kind of choke this little area, I guess. We don't want this guy getting involved. We don't mind this one, though. It's your series, you deserve a pick. That's fair. So yeah, I guess Azalma is my pick. Can anyone else get down there? I don't know if they can. Not without a dance, at least. We're just too blinded by her chest to see that she's a dumb character. They are. They are simps. Hey, new music. That's nice. They don't play enough of the Norian music in Rev, in my opinion. Who wants to kill units? Project's never said a unit she actually wants. She just wants to kill them. Although, curiously enough, she hasn't killed anyone this entire run. She considered killing Benny, but let's just say Belt was not too keen on that idea. He was not very happy about that. Like, very not happy about that. Extremely not happy about it. If he crits, I think he nullifies a shield gauge, so we don't really want that. 19 offense is pretty solid. Insanity on all accounts. Okay. That's what does so much damage. That's 36 damage. If he goes with it. Yeah, he should live. He really should live this. With this defense boost, he should be okay. Unless he gets a crit or something. Instead of doubling. Does he double these guys? I know he doesn't double the paladin. Yeah, he's not going to double the paladin. He's going to double the calves. Which is all he really needs. We just want to seal up this little hole. So we don't die. On Miku and Jin. Good. Well, not good, but like it's good from the perspective that I don't have to deal with her weird, oddly informed kills. Doesn't make sense how someone who's never played this game is actually pretty good at killing units, the right units. Like for example, if I were in chat and I were trying to pull a Proctor, I know exactly who I'd kill. Or if per se someone like Oof or Sneedwang, well actually no, probably not, because they just go and kill Rinka or someone like that, and not realize that I'm not using Rinka. But I mean, someone who actually has a good knowledge of how the game works would probably be able to get a kill that actually makes sense. Let's take a quick look at Arthur. Level 9 has 13 strength, 9 speed, 0 magic, 1 luck, 10 skill, 9 defense, and 4 res. He has just enough weapon rank to use the hammer. Speaking of the hammer, speaking of which, let's get it out. It's got his name on it. Isn't that nice? Okay. 19 offense. As long as we can get you over here, that should be fine. I don't remember the Camilla Spirit. I don't remember it. Well, at the very least, Oboro should be able to tank these. If nothing else, because she's very tanky. She is kind of slow, though. That's the problem. No, she wouldn't get doubled. She's the verge of getting doubled, but she's not quite at the Getting doubled. We're not going to use the beast killer, though. I promise you that. Wait. Oh, never mind. I didn't see that properly. Okay. See, they're not going to kill her. I promise you that. We can get a lease down here if we want. X-bombs. Try this being annoying more than anything in poison fogs. Oh, it sounds annoying. I don't even understand how that thematically fits Camilla. Like, it doesn't even really sound like Camilla, to be honest. But I guess it's Camilla. Because the game... Because the dev said so. I don't know. This should help a lot. There's no way they should be dying. Oi, bro, I'm gonna be cheeky and bump off Rinka. How's it gonna be a rev without her bottle of water? One base look, let's go. It's perfect, isn't it? We're gonna get her here. Obviously, we're gonna have Corin help her out, but right now, she's just kind of on her own. But don't worry, we'll get help soon. Right now on turn one, oh god, you're not supposed to one-shot these. Although you're barely taking any damage, so I don't really mind. I wish the EXP went to someone I was actually gonna use, but fair enough, I suppose. She's fine. She takes like 3 damage from these guys. Strength, magic, and skill. Yeah, she's still not really worth leveling. She's not getting speed or defense, and that's not doing her much good in the long run. Okay, good. Thank you. You attacked the right person this time. What? That's the 4th time he's crit on the stream. Dang. Okay. Well, she can tank with the defensive pair up. When Solden beats Riv with absolutely no consequence due to Rinka being dead. Impossible! It's a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies. Okay, what do we got? We got a calf here. That's a little annoying. Yeah, let's not do that. That's not a good idea. Okay, let's see. Orochi kill, maybe? No. No, absolutely not. That works, though. That definitely works. Actually, could we give, yeah, we could give you a kill. Oh, wow, just one shot. Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna complain about that. I'm not gonna complain about that. Bonk. There you go. See ya. Level 18. HP skill. Okay, that kind of sucked. That was a kind of stupid level talking to me. Maybe try a little bit better next time. That's... Yeah, this is kind of where Honda falls off. Unless she's promoted. How did it become a thing? I think they're just editing around. I don't even remember who made it. Just someone was editing around. They're like, yeah, this is funny. This is funny. The paladins all moved over here? Okay, yeah, they have. More Shuba and Harden's garb, yeah. I don't really know where it originated, but... Did someone just one day was like, yeah, you know what, this is funny. It's a god of creation. I think you're right, actually. I think you're right. Okay, can we go and do this? Oh, okay. That does kind of work, but you may do a little too much damage here. Okay, what we need to do is make it so that we don't die. So I think what we want to do... Oh, okay, that paladin is actually pretty scary. I'm going to go to the village, and we're going to make this work. We may need some help here. We may need some help here. I mean, we get rid of this guy. This guy's only got a... Oh, they both have steel axes, okay. It's a little bit annoying, but alright. We'll figure something out, guys. We'll figure something out. Trust me when I say we'll figure something out. Okay, what do you do? You don't double. That's a little unfortunate. You might duel the steel sword. I kind of doubt it, though. That does nothing. I mean, she at least... She does a fair bit of damage here, which is nice. Reduced to a backpack tray like a second-class Reka citizen. Whose something will be figured out. Yes, I think so too. Let's see, that's 14 plus 18. That is 32 damage. Okay. We can work with that. Nice. I like how that somehow connected. I wish you could move over there, but whatever. Whatever. Kind of sucks, but alright. You have a javelin? No, you do not. Okay, that's good. Hana kill? I can't believe I'm still giving Hana kills. I'm not even trying to give Hana kills at this point. I just am. I just am, guys. I just am. I guess she could be a backup if someone dies. Like I said, I'm not even trying to, but she just ends up being useful. How does Camilla do? She doubles. I mean, not amazing damage here. Well, it's amazing damage. But the problem is, the accuracy kind of sucks. Although, you could make this even better. If you hit. If you actually hit, that is. Well, no, you're going to hit this. I know that. And he can't kill me. Okay. I'd love to hit this guy, but I don't know if it's gonna work. You know what? We'll do this. We'll see what happens. She needs to land one of them. I think she'll land one. Hopefully. She pulled her weight. Very nice. Yeah, we want her to get EXP because Sound Blue is very good. So to get kind of scray, like crazy, sprazy. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say. I'm gonna bring you up here because I just don't have a good feeling about this. We could use you for the magic orb, the fire orb, whatever you want to call it. In fact, I might just do that because I'm not too worried about things here, but I need to go and chip this guy down a bit. Never mind, we're not chipping him down a bit. HP, skill, speed, defense. Okay, I don't know why she's not leveling strength anymore. I don't know why she stopped leveling strength, but... Wait, is her strength actually 16? That's not too bad. Although I think I give her the energy drop. That's probably why. No, I sneed you. Guys, hear me out. Alright. Well, the problem is, Ryzu, none of them actually have money, so they can't make wagers if they don't have money. Oh, geez. Here comes that paladin. Here comes the paladin. Okay. Actually, this isn't too bad. That would kill, but... Okay, you got a lot more skill. Alright. Okay. Let's go and chip. If we can chip, that'd be great. The fire orb can miss? I guess so. I don't know how it misses against that guy, but alright. Dipped in black raspberry ice cream is really good. I've never tried that. Actually, doesn't sound like it'd be that great. I've tried yogurt-covered pretzels, which are okay. I'd rather just be... I don't know. I just kind of like pretzels that are salty more than anything. I think pretzels should just be salty. You had your turn. You missed, buddy. Okay. There's an archer here that's trying to be a little annoying, but that's fine. Does Hana destroy the wall? No, she does not. Peculiar, but can't dispute it. Neither can I. Can we fire orb the wall? Actually, I don't think it's worth it. Doesn't sound like a good combo. It doesn't. I mean, I'd probably try it, but I don't think I would really like it. It doesn't sound amazing. Let's try this. Then dance, maybe? I don't know. Let's go chip... let's go chip you. There we go. That's much better. Dipping them in some ice cream that my family got recently. What flavor is the ice cream? What? Black raspberry. I've never heard of black raspberry ice cream. Honey mustard pretzels. I've never had those. Alright, Sakura level. She is level 18. What's she gonna get? She's gonna get magic skill, luck, defense, and she's a very tanky. This is gonna be a very tanky Falco Knight. Dang, this Falco Knight. This is gonna be the Falco Knight. It's very magically inclined as well. That's very good. Bolt Naginata is gonna go very hard with her. Okay. We must have taken care of that then. I may just give this guy to Takame, to be honest. If I can. Not sure about that. I thought that'd kill, but I guess not. Well, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Whoever can get the kill is gonna get the kill. And it looks like you, sir, are a lucky winner. Raspberries are red. If they're black, then they're blackberries. I guess. I don't know how that works, to be honest. So these guys are chasing after us. I don't know how I feel about that. They're food for Arthur. Well, only the armors. The calves not really. The calves aren't really food for us. You gotta spit those out. Those aren't good for us. Okay. Okay, that is a general. That'd be great for Arthur. But let's pull with you. Because that just pulls this guy. I haven't. I actually haven't, Gerudo King. I'm not. You didn't mishear. I have not heard of that. I've heard of a lot of different types of ice cream. I've never heard of that. I'm sorry if that is something that is unknown to you, that someone hasn't heard of it, but I'm afraid it is. She's doing plenty. She's actually doing better than I thought she would. She's doing a lot better than I thought she would. 28. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. We're gonna keep Sakura with us just in case, but I think she'll be okay for the most part. I've heard of them too. Okay, you're probably the only two people in chat. I'm hoping that I'm not doxing my stay with the fruit. I've heard of the fruit. I've never heard of it in ice cream though. If I put him in range, he's just gonna die. Or at least he has a lot of crit. 34 minus 9. I mean, he wouldn't necessarily die, but it wouldn't be pretty. Let's just say that. Oh, we're facing generals in both directions, huh? That's not good. That is not good. That's not good. Game, that is not good. Okay. Oh, come on, game. Let me just kill this guy. Please, game. Just let me have fun. I need to block this guy off because he's gonna have a lot of crit on Arthur, and that's not good. That is not good at all. Actually, let's go transfer you. Oh, that may get you killed now that I think about it. Yeah, that could not end so well for us. So let's go and put you over here. Here, you take care of this. I can get someone else to tank that other area. Okay. What do we got here? Does he have a javelin? No, he does not. Okay. That's fine by me. That is more than fine by me. We just want to tank this guy. That's all we want. Once we're done tanking, that's all we need to do. We're just gonna kind of ignore this guy for now, I think. How have you not heard of them? Quite easily. It's just I haven't. Just haven't. Like, it just doesn't exist here, I guess. Maybe it does exist here, but I've never noticed it. Let's have Felicia get over here. Oh, hey, it's the villager girl that everyone likes. Living sword. No, that discontinued my childhood. No. Can't believe raspberries went woke. I know, right? So unfortunate. All the damage, though. Okay. We need to get the heck out of here. We need to get the heck out of here, guys. Taking forever to send. I love bad internet. Said no one ever. Okay. Not quite cooking, are we? Not quite cooking with that one, are we? If he does... I mean, yeah, if he crits twice, but he's not gonna crit twice. He won't crit twice. And I guess Axe XP for him, so that's great. I've never heard of Dragon Fruit. I feel like I've heard of it somewhere, but maybe that's only in fiction, I don't know. Alright, this is a minor risk, but you know what? We're gonna do it. Can't gain anything without a little risk. That should give quite a bit of EXP, and it did. Faith Villager go, woo! HP, Strength, Skill, Defense. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the funny thing about Arthur is that you think that his hit rates suck. It's partly because his luck sucks, but his skill growth is actually really high. It's like 70% or something. Like, he actually has a really high skill growth. He will level skill. He will actually start hitting things. And once he starts hitting things, he's honestly not that bad. I mean, maybe get him out of his fighter class, because he's about to get Gamble, and Gamble freaking sucks. Yeah, Gamble's awful. I don't blame... It gives a bad first impression of a lot of units, I think. It's setting you up for Berserker, and it's just not that good. They are? I thought they were. Let's get out of his range. Oh dear, that's way closer than I'd like it to be. Let's get you up here. I think we'll do one more turn, probably. I don't want all these guys to start running after me, though. That'd be bad. Is wife material? Yeah, she kind of is. More than kind of, though. More than kind of. We gotta be really careful here, because they can really screw you over here. I've been nearly screwed in those places before. Ow. There we go. For 7 hardy children, so true. Alright, Selena level. Please get strength. That's not strength. That's not strength, woman. That's not strength. I'm sorry. Do you know what a strength stat is? I don't think you know what a strength stat is. What is her strength growth? It's got to be pretty low, or I'm just getting really unlucky. I don't know which. I could be both. Let's see here. Ugh, I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Okay, let's go debuff this guy. Bruh. Bruh. You have way too much defense on you, buddy. What'd he send? That took 2 minutes to send. That's weird. Wrong offensive stat. Yeah, what are you doing with that magic stat? You trying to use 11 sword or something? Trying 11 sword max? Arthur's faces are comical. Arthur's faces are at peak. So goofy. Way too much defense. Yeah, this guy's good. And that's with him debuffed. Well, okay, now it's with him debuffed, I guess. Alright, can we hit? I think we can. She needs a lot more muscles to survive. She started out good, but she needs a little more strength. I don't know why, but for some reason it's so funny when he does that little laugh thing right after blocking out an attack. I don't know why. Blocks out attack. I don't know why, but there's something really appealing about that. Blocks that attack for an ally. Ah! Okay, what do we got here? We kill this guy. At least she doubles most of these guys. She deletes most of them. But that's only with a pair up, I think. I think it's that pair up that's giving her so much strength. Because otherwise, how much would she be doing without it? Let's see, how much would she do doing without this? She would be doing, she's getting what? +4 strength out of this? No, I'm not trying to look at her. I'm trying to look at the woman. She is getting +4 strength out of the pair up. So, in other words, she'd be doing 8 less damage. So, she would be doing, 13 times 2. Which, with dual strikes, actually would work. Usually, with dual strikes, it would still kill. So, I mean, she's not fully dependent on that, but, like, it would be nice if she didn't depend on that. If that makes sense. I think it does. It probably does make sense. Nice. But yeah, right now she still kind of needs Corn as a crutch. Unfortunately. She needs more nice ab definition. I thought he was such a gem of a character. He's great, isn't he? There's such muscle on the Devil Woman, yeah. Random issues. It's certainly possible. I wouldn't doubt it. YouTube does tend to have problems every now and then. Maybe more than it should, to be honest. But it does usually have problems at times. We need to work on getting Benny soon. We need to work on recruiting Benny so that he can go take the calves and deal with them. Give that trade the Beast Killer. Maybe. And what else? I'm gonna go shoot this guy, I think. Beautiful. Benny. That's probably the first thing we do next stream, Belt. So, I'm sorry we can't get him this stream, but that'll be like the first thing we do next stream. Was getting Benny. It would be nice if you could take off skills in the middle of a fight. Because, like, Gamble's such an awful skill. It'd be good on a Swordmaster. Like, again, what Shadow Dray and Face does is it gives it to a Swordmaster that never misses anything. Because it's actually, it might as well just be plus whatever crit, you know. Might as well just be extra crit. And that's really good. Imagine Odin with Gamble and his little special tome thing. Due to his ability. Alright, I think we're going to go bookmark it here. So yeah, like I said, there was no way I was finishing that. And we're going to go and look at a meme. I think there's only one meme, right? Let's see what we get here. I don't get this. Let me see. Oh, I think I get it now. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna do more. We're gonna do more Yakuza, and that's gonna be really fun. Because we're finally going to Majima Town, but as Kiryu. So you know, Kiryu's story is actually gonna get good. It kind of has. I'm still not quite liking as much as Majima's story. It is better, but it could be better. Like, it could be even better, honestly. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, give me a sec. Honey, I'm pregnant. The pregnancy. The pregnancy. It's a knife. So that's what they meant by pregnant, huh? The pregnancy. Yeah, it's Selena's weapon. The pregnancy. The pregnancy. My favorite my favorite PRF, the pregnancy. Or just pregnancy, I guess. So yeah, we got pregnancy meme. But no one's reacting to that. My feed is filled with VTuber stuff. This is all Chimera's fault. What I notice usually is if you can find the original video that you watched, you can just delete it from your watch history, and then all that will disappear. But it may be too far back, so now you just have all this VTuber stuff in it. Majimopolis, yes. This is a good meme. It is. The pregnancy. Alright. Alright, see ya, Inkling. Hope your daughter's to your liking now. Since I'm actually making her kind of work. She's actually kind of being a good unit. If she actually levels well, and with promo gains, she may actually end up being an automatically solid unit, hopefully. But Vala is going to hit hard. Vala hits everyone hard, so hopefully she'll be able to do damage some way. Maybe, I don't know, actually using the Living Sword on her might actually help in certain places. Hey, it's Azama! Base game putting Azama in the preview thing. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then on, Thursday for more Rev. So see you guys then.